Help me reach my live goal real quick. One perfume, nope, two perfume per people. The perfumes are 20 coins, so that should work. Mm. Thank you always, Sin. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good afternoon. Shit, good afternoon. Thank you, Eve. Thank you, Queen Lynn. I went to sleep singing that song. I'm gonna play it one more time. Hey T, I forgot to ask you yesterday. Because you can't yet. We haven't gotten it all put out yet. I ain't even supposed to really keep playing it like this. I put it on TikTok. TikTok removed it. So yes, get you a book. Get you a book. Get you a book, girl. TikTok did remove the sound, so yeah. The topic is gonna be good because it's a lot of TikTok ships on here. I have finished it. I just told Tish I finished the Tash to back. I want to rewrite the whole thing because the mindset that I was in 2 years ago when I wrote the book, I'm not in that same mindset today. So I really do want to you know, do it over. Hey, Cyber. So that's what I've been struggling with, trying to figure out if I just need to go ahead and edit it and just send it on in and just write a new book. But yeah, that's my struggle. That is my struggle. So yep, this is gonna be the topic today. People in relationships, are y'all the real problem? I think I should have put are the real problem. Shit, people in relationships are the real problem. That's what I was supposed to have. Can we have a non-chaotic day, pretty please? It won't happen, not today. What time, T? Probably 4. My dentist appointment is at 2, so it just depends on how long I'm at the dentist and when I get home. Yeah. Hold on. Come on in. Hold on, y'all. You got his phone too? Yeah. Okay. Where's his headphones at? Oh, I was. You left him? That's okay. You sure? Yeah. If you come back out, if not, that's fine. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. Did I move? I'm in the same place. Why y'all? What makes you think I moved? How long does it take for me to write a book? I have trouble. Okay. I don't know. It all depends. I wrote a book in 30 days. I wrote a book. I took in 2 months. It all depends on the book. It all depends on my focus. That's pretty much all I can say. Which one? What's the disclaimer? I don't think I got it. Oh, and yeah, it just depends. It depends on your motivation. It depends on how fast you want. I got this book I'm writing. Hey, Trina. It's called Why the Hell Am I Single? I started writing it in 2020. And I need to get it out because I think this topic that we've been talking about, the book is necessary. And again, it's called Why the Hell Am I Single? Once we join, it pops up. You're not responsible for our triggers. Yep. That's my disclaimer. That's right. You damn right. But why the hell am I single? Gonna be good. What goes on in my house stays in my house. Gonna be good. But they've been sitting for they've been sitting for over a year, y'all. I got like 2-3 chapters done, and I put it to the side. So, yep. But that's the topic today, y'all. I was listening to a live today, and I heard the men. They were really upset about the fact that okay, y'all. I think we got 35 perfumes. Let's see if we can get to half to go. Can we do that, y'all think? Let's see how many people we got in here. We might be able to get to half to go. I'm glowing. I'm not glowing. Why you think I'm glowing? Yeah, it's early because I got an appointment today. You still writing the Pookie and Ray Ray book? I don't know if I want to write it now. And I'm still sitting on it. I still got the cover. I might go a different direction with it. That is not a glow. Like, let me ask y'all a question. Why when y'all think somebody in a relationship that make them glow? I look the same as I've always looked every single day. But y'all be saying, oh, somebody with somebody, she got a glow. It ain't no glow. I look the same. I am the same way. I look the same as I did 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I am live life. If the happiness caused a natural glow, it got to be the makeup. If the happiness caused a natural glow, that means I've been glowing for about a year now because I've been happy for over a year. A relationship don't add to my glow. I think it's a makeup. I did a different makeup look today. I watched a video and I did a tutorial, so maybe it could be the makeup. It might be the makeup. Not really the same way women have pregnancy glows. Well, I definitely ain't got that. Thank you, Pinky. I definitely ain't got the higher learning. I definitely want to do the 4B topic. I meant to put that up here. The 4B. I've been meaning to do the 4B topic for the last week. It's funny how the 4B movement is going on, and the black men are still, the red pill black men are still finding a way to blame black women for the movement, and the Korean women are the ones that started it. The same women that they trying to get their passports to go see. Ain't that something? They want to get their passports to go see them, and now they want to blame the black women for the movement. But the women that y'all want to get y'all, maybe they started the movement because y'all black asses want to come over there and bother them, and they didn't started the movement because they don't like y'all coming over there trying to mess with them. Have y'all ever thought about that, black men? That maybe they started the movement because y'all started the passport movement, and they like, we are now on strike because these motherfucking Negroes are coming over here bothering us now, messing with our peace, trying to poison my community. So how about we just don't mess with none of them? Have y'all thought about that? Maybe the movement was started because of the likes of y'all. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Go look up the 4B movement. Kana was swearing up and down that the movement was started here. It was not. It was started in Korea. It was started in Korea. The Korea women started it. I already watched it. I've been watching the videos on it. It's news articles and everything about it. It was started in Korea. Yeah, I was gonna talk about it last week, but other stuff had came up, so I didn't. But have y'all ever thought about that? Let me change my I'm gonna change my header when I go to the dentist. Hey Shell, it's the LGBT movement. If you dive with it, it could be Korean women are always 10 steps ahead. First the skincare, now this. Yeah, I mean, I think they sick of it. But but it's funny because if the black women here are jumping on the movement, we doing what y'all told us to do. Y'all told us to remove access from these men, marry before you carry. Now they're saying we just don't want to marry. We don't want no parts of you. We don't want to be involved with you. We're just going to remove access from you because you guys don't want to do what you need to do. Hey, cool. So why are we mad? Instead of turning gay, they have a movement instead. I would agree with that, Scoop, because I ain't turning gay just because of men. Ain't no man in this world gonna make me turn gay. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts. It ain't a man out here in this world that can make me say I like women. It's not gonna happen. Q, don't come up here starting shit, trying to get me in trouble sending gifts. I ain't got time. Your girlfriend was just in here arguing with me yesterday. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. I turned gay solely because I actually like women. Right. Ain't no man in this world gonna make me turn that way. It ain't nothing that a woman can do for me. Not a thing, but cause me more stress. Our periods syncing up with each other. Now we both cramping and angry. We both can't do nothing. Nope, I'm cool. I'm straight. I'm alright. Now we got our periods syncing up. You mad, I'm mad. Now don't tell me to chill. Don't roll your eyes at me. I can speak my piece. I can speak my piece. I don't know why Hey, Bella, I don't know why people can't be responsible with men without this movement. What you mean? But the movement is to prove a point. What's up, Bella? All me and a woman can hold his hands and go to the mall. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what that meant. I need her to elaborate. What's the point of what, Mike? Me and my girl periods be having us finna flip. Yeah, and if you really look at it, the highest domestic violence rates are by lesbians. Look at the research. What's the point of 4B? To remove access to y'all clowns. Removing access from you men that don't know how to get your shit together. Removing access from you men that say we gotta need you. Removing access from you motherfuckers that feel like single mothers is a problem. Removing access from the men that refuse to heal and do the work so they get their passports just to go get another woman, knowing that they ain't got their shit together, so they just gonna poison another community, another culture, another group of women. So everybody saying fuck all y'all, we just gonna remove y'all and decenter y'all completely. Yeah, that's what the movement is for. Yep, that's it. That's all. That's what it is. And I agree with it. I'm just being honest. It's fine with me too. The men were like, for me sinking ain't that bad. They just got no control. Ooh, listen. They gonna scissor. Now I don't think that now see the movement, I don't think it's for them to turn into lesbians. I don't think that's what the movement is. I don't know. I don't think that's what the movement is. I gotta go read it again. I don't think that's what they doing. I can never date a woman, but we can go shopping on trips and dinner. Hey, Nicole. I don't think the movement is for LGBT. Yeah, I don't think that's what it's for, y'all. I think y'all mixing it up. He-Dub said, don't come our way. I did. I read the article. It's not about them being. No, it's not. Higher learning. It isn't. Let me. Yeah, it's for empowerment, not lesbianism. Yeah, it's not. It's not that. Somebody, you might have watch one video or something, but it's definitely not for LGBT. It's not. Women are just decentered. They're deciding to decenter the men. The only thing I don't agree with is having kids. It says not to be with men. Put it up. Right. It means not to be. It doesn't mean they're going to be with women, though. Yay, Asia, baby. I already pull it up, Higher Learning. I already read about it. It's not for LGBT community. It's for women to decenter men. You pull it up. I've already read the article. Yep, Asia. Yep. They are focusing on self and healing. Yes. You pull it up. I'm not pulling it up right now. I already told you what it was. You the only one that see confused. Higher Learning. They only value men over there, so women ain't worried about procreation. Hey Shay, what you want me to do with this body butter? You want me to give everybody one? You want me to keep one? You want me to raffle off the lip gloss? Do you want me to? Can you send me some the business stuff? So when I ain't mean to invite whoever I just invited. I didn't mean to invite you. Hold on 1 second, y'all. No, you good. I invited you. That's fine. See how that worked? It worked out. It worked out.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Did you finally go to the post office?
Yep, I got one.
Did you smell it?
Two. I ain't want to open it because I ain't know what you wanted me to do. My daughter is trying to steal these things. Okay,
girl.
She's trying to steal them.
So you could do it as you please. You could do one per or two per, however you want to do it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm gonna keep one for my daughter.
Oh my God.
But I'm gonna make her do a video though.
Which one you gonna smell and do? Look. Open
Which one is the signature?
Open, smell all of them. See. Hold on. You don't got to lay down in the jar. Yeah. This is good. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Lafayette Street. watermelon.
Cute right over here. I can't open this one. I have I have something with my mom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know it's just started. I don't know what it is. Just heard it's bad.
What's that thing?
No, it didn't. Just started doing it. So it's well, it's not coconut now. Coconut. It's a gold thing.
Yeah, you can do. I want you to do the CC, you know.
Okay. So then I got that, and I do the lip all on this. This lip right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do two each. Yeah, two each.
So listen, your body, your booty, everything. Put everywhere. Your face is scared.
Okay, send me some stuff so I can I can send me like a little paragraph and your business and everything so when we do the video we can shout you out.
Okay. So you I said like is this like every month? How you want to?
Just I sure can. I got how long does this last?
All day.
So y'all in the presentation, want me to do all of them because this is the right this month. Want me to do all of them this month?
Oh yeah, you when I feel like you need to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's
your business proposal that way I can have people when they do a commercial, they know what it's people and everything like that. So it's like a paragraph.
Okay, so commercial required.
Yes, it's required.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, so it's not all natural. You made by my hands for your baby, your man, your body, your booty, for your feet. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I got some shape too.
Okay. Send me that right so that way I when I rap we can just do that.
Okay, yeah. You gonna love that signature.
I'm keeping that. I need anyway, y'all. I need these two so sad. So I just Hey y'all. Okay, so yeah, the 4B movement on all that minutes. So I heard talk today. We get really last since right here. Why they get mad when they say we don't need them. And I think what they don't understand, y'all need to make stuff. We're not saying we don't need you to shit around. You're here to protect my body, right? So we need you to buy the refrigerators and gas and candies and all that shit. We're talking about relationships. We're talking about we don't need you. We don't need cuddle. We don't need stress. So we're not saying we don't need you as far as the world. Only you have your job and you need it. But we're saying we don't need you at that. We're saying we don't need your house. Those things. That's what we're saying. Now we're not saying we don't want you. We're just saying we need. You're not a necessity. That's what we're saying. What's hard? What's the problem with that? Hey, Simone. What's wrong with us saying that? I'm waiting. Y'all, if we can get to the live goal before 12:30, we can open up the panels. And then I have at least an hour to be up in here until we come back. They want us to need. They want versus need drive them crazy. Yes, Danae, it does. They say we're delusional, though. They say it's a delusional mindset that we don't really mean that. Okay, higher. I'm having today. Do y'all think we're delusional? They don't know how the process was being said, so they become defensive. I agree, Shay. I think it's oh, Shay, you a subscriber too, so you definitely could get highlight. Matter of fact, let me see what I'm gonna do, Shay, because you are also a subscriber, so you could be highlighted for the business too. Let me go back to the drawing board for you, Shay. I didn't know you was a subscriber. I'm gonna do something different with you. Let me write that down. So we might be able to do something a little bit different, Shay. Hey, Shy Heart. It's a bomb, y'all. Okay. Okay. Okay, y'all. Everybody, we got how many people? 390 people here. Everybody said one perfume. We be at the goal, or at least halfway. The perfumes are less than 20 coins, less than $1. Yes, it's like saying you do need a relationship. Not as we don't. We don't need a relationship. Like my single life, I was single for 3 years, y'all, and it was the most. Okay, not the whole 3 years. Let me back it up. Out of the 3 years that I was single, the first year and a half was the healing procedure, the healing process. So I'm not gonna say I was peaceful the whole. Thank y'all, thank y'all. There we go. Thank you, Shay. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, it's me, Carvey. Thank y'all. See, there we go. Come on, y'all. Let's do some teamwork. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Queen Ken. Let's get these panels opened up. Thank you, Latrina. Thank you, Miss Fabina. Thank you, Blonde. But see, look at that teamwork. Look at that teamwork. Thank you, Trash. Why is your name Trash? Thank you, Nelly. Trash, why is your name Trash? Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Eve. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, Melanie. Y'all, I'm gonna get this thing to put y'all names in the background. I gotta figure out how to do it. Thank you, Blind Buzz. It was another one. I just missed her. I just missed her name. Miss Fab. It was somebody else's name I missed. JoJo. Thank you, JoJo. Trina. Chili. Thank you, Talisha. Okay, y'all. We getting there. We getting there. Thank you, Toya. Okay, y'all. Thank you, The Honest. Thank you, Shy Heart. Let me see where we at. Oh, yeah, we get period pools. Period pools. Let me go ahead and open up the panel a little bit so we can get ready. Because I'm going to be driving in a bit. Give me a second. Okay, we're going to do it like that so y'all can see what the topic is. Y'all, I'm going to get cussed out today. Y'all know that, right? Thank you, Chastity. Thank you, Ocean Mama. Where'd my picture go? Got my picture left. There you go. Thank you, honestly. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Teamwork make the dream work. Thank you, Zoo. Come on, everybody. Now, how about you get a perfumes? Because I want to smell good. My name is Tyme, and I'm from the fucking hood. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you, Power. Why I'm getting cussed out by who started? Oh, because of my topic. Thank you, Cian Amia. Yes, I love body butter and lip gloss, but I bought 3 different body gloss. Oh, yeah. See there, y'all. Thank you, Lada. I'm trying to do some bars, Shire. I'm trying to give y'all a little bit of bars. 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 Hey, Tasha K. Come on up, y'all. Y'all can come up if y'all want to start. Don't start lacking though, cause when I be letting y'all come up before we reach the first gift goal, y'all start slacking all over again. Hit it again. Okay, y'all gotta do a gift. Y'all gotta do a gift, and I gotta do a freestyle to the gift y'all give. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. I ain't too good at freestyling. I could do a little bit of writing it down, but the freestyling, it take me a minute to get it. Okay. Thank you, C. Will, for the perfumes. It's gonna smell up my damn room. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You can't see the topic? It's right there. It say, I'll read it to you. Thank you, Eden. Thank you, JoJo. Perfume gon' hit me to the damn floor. I'm just gon' spray it like a little like this, little this and that, and yep, something. Oh, a couch pot. Thank you for the couch pot. I'm the girl, but they say that I'm really not. Yeah, this ain't too good. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board. I got a little bit of F for faith. Yeah, it's not given today. It's not given. Yes, it's definitely not given. You know, I'm just gonna stick to playing my daughter's song. Thank you, Dee. I'll read it to you, Dee. Thank you, Amnesia. Thank you, Amnesia. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. She's sending the perfumes, and I need a little more. 5, 6, 7 to the 8. Send the damn perfumes, and don't you be late. Hey, I think I did that one. Boom, boom, bam, booyah. I think I did that one, y'all. Oh, Starlight. I'm gonna get big. I think I did that one. Y'all gotta give me credit for that one. Y'all gotta give me credit for that one. Hater, that's why you spelled it wrong, PQ. That's why you spelled it wrong. You can always come up here and do a freestyle battle with me. I bet you won't win. Yeah. See? Let me see it again. Let me see. I did a little bit. Shade with the body butter, smelling all good. I'ma keep it to myself as I really should. Y'all shouldn't get none. I'm just gonna keep it for me. And then let me see. Cause she sent it all the way to just tea time in the motherfucking house. It messed with me and I'ma hit you in your mouth. Okay, I quit because that wasn't all that good. It didn't even go with the shea butter. But I almost had it. I almost had it, Shay. Give me my perfume because I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. Now if I sit down with that pen and come back, it's gonna be bars, bars, bars. Just a freestyle. I gotta get there. We almost there. Yep, I had to get to violence. I had to get to violence. I could have said keep my name out your mouth. Yep, I could have did that. But then I want my name in their mouth. Okay, y'all, come on up. Come on up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on in the box. If y'all want to come in the box. Or we can wait until I come back. However y'all want to do it. Hold on. Why y'all sending me this shit about Genty? Don't start sending me shit about Genty. Don't start that shit with me. It's a perfume to make me flow. Shea butter make you violent. Lord have mercy. Yeah, because I can't keep silent. It smells so good that I can't keep silent. Put it on, then I really get so violent. Mm-hmm. Hey, KG. Y'all scared? Okay, here's the topic. Are people in relationships the real problem? Question mark. TikTok ships. What should be relationship etiquette for TikTok relationships? Q was just in here. He's part of what made me start this topic. Him and Poozy on my panel. I'm sorry, y'all. I just said violent. Don't put that shit on T. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Broco. Hey, KG. How you doing? I'm good. It's going good. Hold on. And it say, why do serial relationship people that be on TikTok all day, that every week they're in a relationship with a new TikTok person? Why do married people? Why do married people or relationships be up so late with us single folk? Don't y'all got a curfew? Ain't y'all supposed to be in bed? Ain't y'all supposed to be getting y'all souls snatcher souls? I just want to know why y'all be up so late, up in these streets, arguing all damn night when you should be with your women. Yeah, that part. Come tell me. Hey, Power, thank you for resubscribing. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Adriana. I'm just trying to understand. Do you got insomnia? Like, what is it? What is it? PQ, you don't. No, nope. I want to hear that shit. Why do men get mad when we say we don't need them? Okay, come on up, y'all. Let's do it. Y'all are getting a goal together today. Thank y'all. They have no curfew and not getting none. That's what I think, KG. They ain't getting no poom poom. I
See,
think that's what it is. Go ahead, higher learning.
all right. So that was something when he said that. But I would say, it said, why do married people or relationships be up so late with a single folk? I don't know. And I'm a
Thank
married
you,
man,
Kima,
but
for the roses.
I'm a married man, but I don't be up late. But I will say I do comment. It's entertainment for me. You get what I'm saying? So, but whenever I speak, I never speak negatively. I don't think T has ever seen me in a live that I spoke negatively about, um, relationship. If anything, because I'm an older guy, I try to give wisdom advice that will lead to a deeper understanding of relationships. But
Mm-hmm.
that's why I do it. And
Okay.
I'm there.
Okay. Okay. PQ. PQ.
When I'm up late with y'all, I be working.
How late you be working?
Well, well, when I'm up at 12 a.m. or anything of that nature, it's like 12 p.m. in China, so I gotta be up until about two o'clock in the morning. So hey, when I'm waiting for my phone call or waiting for my phone call or my conference, I scroll TikToks.
Okay, what about the ones that be up all night arguing in these streets with women, and they be like, "Y'all on TikTok all day." The men, this is what they literally say. This PQ, y'all single people on TikTok all day with no man because you bitter and miserable, but they be on TikTok all day
Hmm.
with a woman, but they looking bitter and miserable. Like, why
You
do that? Why, like, if we single and we bitter and miserable and sitting on here all day, why are they married behind sitting on here all day?
oh
What's their excuse?
because they're bitter,
Hey, January.
they're bitter and miserable also, because when you can see one, when you see a married man that says he's happy and at the same time talks about how a relationship should be, but you on TikTok Sunday to Sunday, um, I think there's something going on there. Either she's not home, or
Hmm.
hey, I'm just saying, it is that I get it. I've seen it before, and it's mind blowing to me. I was just like, damn, like you were. I went to sleep at 2 a.m. and you was on. Woke up at 7 in the morning. You still on. Let me go check on my lunch. Damn, it is 12 p.m. and you were. You did you do a 24-hour marathon, or 7 days a week marathon? Like,
So that was one, like I remember Peter did it. Like Peter,
oh, I ain't want to say nobody's name.
yeah, Peter, I did it one night. I call some of the nights a sacrificial night. Like there's some nights that's my sacrificial night, and there would be nights that I'd be getting ready to get off, and then some deep shit to kick off. Not drama, but it'd be some real deep, in depth stuff, and somebody would come up and you would get like all these interventions and all that stuff. I call them my sacrificial nights. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna go to bed. We really getting somewhere here, but I don't have those much, right? But with the Mary, with him being up that night, I remember he was up like, and this is just an example. He was on there at like probably 7 o'clock. I remember scrolling through seeing him, and then 7 o'clock the next morning he was still there, and he told his wife to mute. She came
Yep.
up in the panel, and he was like mute.
Well, I take it a step further, T. I would say that to me, as me being a man, I'm glad I don't have those type of problems. If I got to be arguing with a woman, to be honest with you, and you see my wife in my profile, right? Be
Mm-hmm.
22 years on the 6th of this month, married. So if I'm arguing with a woman, right, you got to think that you must be miserable. It's no other way to put it. You have to be a miserable person. Either you are not controlling, I ain't gonna say controlling, but you
Nikki.
don't have a say so at home. That's why you feel as though you gotta be uh, uh, disrespecting women. I don't get it. But that's the only reason, T, that I can see that a person will be doing that is if they're not living the life that they say that they living, and their only way to feel some type
Hey,
of
Jana.
gratification is to be up arguing with people that they don't know. I mean, call me wrong, but I think that's what it is, and I land.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I just be trying to understand because the arguments don't match up. And these are women too. The women are doing it too. It be women, they be all of them in the panel married. Talking about, I got me a husband. You just mad because you ain't got no husband. But you on here at 2 o'clock in the morning. If they consider TikTok as a job, is it still wrong to be on here all day? I say yes, and I'll tell you why. Um, TikTok is TikTok is my job. It's my income. You know what I'm saying? Like I am a full time content creator. But I do have to set a schedule. Don't and when we're working, we set schedules. We set a schedule, right? So I know my schedule. I'm in a relationship, start dating. It'll be I think from 3 to 8, 3 to 9. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around there where it will be a schedule for work. You know what I'm saying? Where it does not overlap into my relationship. Hey, Uncle Bernie.
So T,
Hello.
go ahead.
Oh, hey, Hillary. I'm sorry. Hey, Hillary.
I came in. First of all, you are beautiful.
Thank you.
Your hair looks great.
Thank you.
You do not have synthetic red hair coming out the root of your head going
Oh
side to
my
side.
gosh,
You look
Jesus.
fantastic, my
Jesus,
dear.
Jesus.
I love you. When I come to Chicago, I'm gonna have to visit you.
I'll be waiting.
Yes,
I'll be waiting.
I just wanted to say hi. I'm gonna drop back down into the comments.
You know you ain't shit, right?
I know that, baby.
Okay, Miss Hillary. Thank you for coming. I love it. I love it. Bella, did you get my message? Hillary made me think about it. Did you get my message so I could be your study and PQ? Me and my daughter, we waiting on your response for you. Let me quit message. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Uncle Bernie. I'm doing my
Hey,
business
good
here.
afternoon, Tea Time. How are you?
I'm good, Uncle Bernie. How you doing?
I am swell. Thank you for asking. And good afternoon to all the beautiful ladies in your panel or your comments wherever they are, and all over the TikTok globe and jumping as you were. Tea time. I'm on TikTok all night long because you know why? I'm looking for the
They,
opportunity with married women, single women, bi women. I don't care what kind of woman they are because they out there and they're available. Man, you know I get so many DMs from married women, T, because they have husbands who have erectile dysfunctions. They have husbands who, unfortunately, the plumbing's not working any longer, and they want to be serviced. And I want to be this. I want to be
I
the
agree
man.
with that. So you right, so you married and ain't shit. And I think that's
I
what
ain't.
I think.
I ain't nothing. I am the
Yeah, I
worst of the
think that's
worst.
it.
But
I'm
guess
glad
what?
for you
But
telling
guess
us the
what?
truth.
But guess what, T? I can do this, and my home is okay for me. Now I don't know what's it's okay for my wife, but it's okay for me. So I take the selfish look on life, and I'm having a ball.
I'm not arguing with you.
I know you.
I
Oh no,
actually think,
T. We never had an argument. We always on a good accord.
yeah, I actually think that you're giving me the prime example of what many of these men refuse to admit to.
But guess what I would never do? I would never come on here and implicate a woman and say what woman it is. I
I
would
know
talk
that
about
much.
I'll talk about the nefarious activity because I don't want that well to run dry, but I'll never identify that woman. Because I want to keep going back. I want to hit a U-turn every now and then.
So do your wife got social media, Bernie?
Nah, my wife don't play no social. My wife don't like no Facebook and none of that stuff.
Because I want to know if she just happened to scroll by and be like,
Oh,
oh, that's my goddamn husband.
no,
Like,
but she
what
has a
are you going to do?
girlfriend.
Hey, bullet.
No, but she has a girlfriend who tells her that her husband real funny on TikTok. But she said, "Oh yeah, well he's funny at home too, so you enjoy the laughter."
Oh,
But
okay.
she
So
never
she
get, but
just
she,
going to be like, okay,
yeah,
okay.
but the girlfriend never tells her like the whole brevity of it, because the girlfriend thinks I'm crazy. She think I'll come set the house on fire if she divulge anything I've said on
Hey,
TikTok.
Melma.
So yeah, but
Okay, hold on.
but
Y'all slacking on the tapping because I opened up my panel. Y'all got to keep tapping with me and help me reach the live goal, y'all. I am on here. I'm only on here until 1:30. I got to get out of here and go pick up my grandson so we can go to the dentist, but I will be back later. I'm just opening up the door for y'all because I know y'all be bored and I was in these streets
yes,
listening as I was doing my work. So just help me reach the live goal and let's just tap the screen. Let's see if we can get to 100K within the next hour. Who
And
got all that
T,
damn noise?
I'm glad that I'm up here because I can't wait till you talk about that 4B movement. I know, listen, I already know it's gonna be lit. I already know, and I just hope you save me a seat so I can comment. I just be like laughing for kicks and giggles, but it's gonna be crazy.
Okay. What you trying to do? Who you trying to get, John? You got your scarf around your neck and you trying to find you a new woman so you could be out these TikTok streets?
What do you mean new? I
That's
gotta
you
have an
how I
old.
learned it. Huh?
I don't need no new, no new, no or old. So
I'm just saying shit. So what's up, y'all? Let's finish. Y'all ready to keep talking about it? PQ over there cheating.
don't you dare.
Don't you
Don't you
dare.
ever,
Get on me.
ever,
Check
ever,
me.
ever, ever say that in your life because I am not.
Hey,
oh, it's
yes, it
just
is.
words, sir. It's just words. Don't let the words
No,
hurt you,
no, 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 no.
man. Nothing but some
It's Tik.
words.
Yeah, it's
No, it's just
TikTok.
words.
The way TikTok,
Oh
the
Yeah.
way
man,
TikTok is.
if you
Nope.
okay, you know what? That's what. Let's see. I'm glad you said that, PQ. And
The
this is
way
one of the things I harp on. This people who say they in business, right? T. If they're bothered about some words on TikTok, then y'all not good business people. This stuff is minor. This is bull crap on TikTok. If
no, no,
you're a
no,
He
business
right.
person, this should
no.
not
It's no, no,
impact
no, no,
you.
no, no, no.
No,
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 it
I'm just
will
telling you. No,
impact
listen,
you.
listen, listen.
He
No,
shut that
no,
narrative
no, no,
down.
no, no, no. If you're in business, TikTok should not even impact what you do. Your business should be more important to you than some TikTok words. That's
No,
what I
no, no,
say.
no, no,
But
no, no,
I
no,
know,
no.
sir. And this in general. I'm not saying you, just in general. But if it
No,
falls on you and it offends you, you should be offended.
no.
But this is what I'll
It's
say it again.
Shut it down,
No, no.
PQ.
it's it's not
Shut
it's
him
not
down, PQ.
offending. No, no. It's
You
not
know, yes,
offending.
it is because you
No, no.
got
It's
scared.
not
Don't say that.
offending.
Don't say that never,
Yeah.
T-Time. Man, they just words. You cheating on your wife, champ. Now what you gonna say? Nothing but
No,
hello.
no, 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 no,
P-
no, 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 no,
PQ
no,
said, "Don't be spreading
no,
it."
no, no, no.
I
Not
spread that room
PQ
all day long.
said
In fact,
no.
nope,
I'm about to make content on it. I'm gonna make a
nope,
whole post. You cheating on your wife, man? Who cares? Anybody worry about that stuff you
nope.
saying, man? Yeah,
See the
okay.
way?
Well, hey,
No, no, no. Only reason why is because of the way TikTok
sir,
works.
sir.
No, the
You know,
way
TikTok
TikTok
don't work
works.
nowhere. TikTok don't work nowhere. It don't work.
It
TikTok ain't
does too
working
work
nowhere.
that way.
Look
Yes,
at
it
Dirty
TikTok
does.
ain't,
Smile.
man. Well, hey, all I say, if you live
John,
in
I'm
fear
doing
of
a fundraiser
TikTok,
for my hold on,
then
John.
you cannot operate in the business
I'm gonna
world.
do
That's what
it.
I say.
Who
I'm
can't
gonna do
operate
it.
in the business
Hold
world?
on, I'm telling John
Sorry.
something. John, I'm doing a 3-day fundraiser for my flight since the flight so much.
Shit.
I don't know why it's that much. Anybody got flight credits? Let me know. Go ahead, y'all.
I'm gonna get on
Hey,
the Greyhound.
you know what? I
No,
think
no.
hey, because it does work that way in the business world. Have you ever not heard of people when one, especially if you're a businessman, and if you find out that they find out you're undisciplined within the business world and your stuff is getting out and it's messy like that, they wouldn't do business with you.
Oh yeah,
Two,
they won't do business with you. I don't know. Maybe
no,
you.
so I get
Oh
I
yeah,
guess the type of
yes.
we're in two different type of businesses. That's why.
Did the
They're
Business
not
is
first.
the same.
business. Hey, business
No
is business.
business.
I sell
No,
to the Klansmen.
no
I sell to the
business.
supremacists. I sell all of them. I don't care. Hey,
Business
business
isn't
is.
just business.
I'm gonna break it down into
I sell the
three.
wife beaters, home beaters. I don't care what they are. I sell to everybody. No discrimination,
No,
but
no,
they
no.
don't bother my business.
Business
Maybe
just
your
isn't
business.
business.
Your
Two,
business. Your business
two.
must
Plus
have a
the way
limited
people.
arrangement.
Plus, two. Please. Plus the way people will
Yeah.
try to take
People
something and
will
run
people
with
will
it.
Yeah.
ostracize you for that though. They
Yeah. Well,
will.
Exactly.
ostracize me then.
They will.
Okay. Well, actually,
Yeah.
ostracize. Tell them ostracize me.
I have goals in mind. That's why.
I know
So
you
at the
do.
end of the
You,
day,
you better
hey,
have some goals.
yeah.
He
So at the
right
end of the
though.
day,
He
yeah,
right.
right, yeah. So at the end of the day, whether it's business or non-business, but when
Uh-uh.
it comes to my wife, no, nope.
No,
That's
man.
This is
one thing
different.
you can't say on TikTok streets.
So
Well, you
you're
should get
saying this
off.
is kind of different though.
If you're that scared of TikTok, you should get off TikTok then.
No, I'm not scared of TikTok.
If you live in that kind of fear, you get off
I'm not.
TikTok.
I'm not scared of TikTok. That's
You
two
sound like
different
you
things.
are.
Being
You
scared.
sound like
Being
you are.
scared.
First,
Hey,
you don't bother your wife. You don't bother your
just
business.
because. Hey, just because
If
you
you are
ain't
scared
shit,
of
don't mean
TikTok,
everybody else can't. Don't. It's not gonna be
hey,
shit.
sir,
That's what I'm just saying.
sir, I know I'm not. But here's what I'm saying to
Okay,
you.
then
But you
yeah,
sound like you're
I'm
in
the
fear of
shit.
TikTok. Everything TikTok scaring you.
Thank you, John, for the teeth thing. It ain't for my
TikTok
teeth.
do this.
It ain't for my teeth.
You
But
in
thank
fear
you,
of
I was
John.
just
TikTok.
picking a random one.
Mm-hmm.
But look, like so last week we talked about when we had that drunk lady that was
Hey,
talking
sir,
about
sir,
the
you
mama
lost me at all
thing.
that. But anyway, hey T, y'all had a great
I'm
time in your
agreeing with
lives,
you.
huh?
I said I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, like last week we had the drunk lady who was talking about your mama thing, where she got mad because they said like if you talk about my kids, I'm gonna lose everything for my kids, and so
My mama?
you
Oh yeah, my
no.
mama sitting at my coffee table. My
Hold
mama or my
on.
kids? Which one? I lost.
Keep going,
Who's talking? Who's talking?
poetic.
Hold
Who's
on.
talking? Who's talking?
Hold on. Let me say thank these people for the gifts real quick.
Okay.
For the cash app. Oh, y'all don't forget to download the Melanated People app from Absurdo. He has an app for black people. It's TikTok and Facebook having a baby. Download the Melanated People app. Download it, y'all. Hold on, I got one more.
That's a
Before,
special baby then.
huh? And
Mm-mm.
thank you, Didi, for the cash app. Okay, go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, y'all. Y'all go ahead. Keep fighting.
Oh, I'm done.
Thank you,
Okay.
Triggered. Oh,
Yeah.
you done? You
Do we
say
hit the
fuck it.
purple
Don't
button?
disrespect my marriage. Don't say
Right.
I'm cheating because I am faithful to my wife and you not finna play them games. That's what he
Right.
said and he stand
Basically.
on it.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Regardless of however you want to be like, oh, you're scared of TikTok. No. I just want to respect my marriage at the end of the day. And I don't want anybody to ever disrespect and try to say that. That's the thing. Because of how, once again, how these streets run and just how people are in general.
I agree. Uncle Bernie, he don't mind. Uncle Bernie a hoe. Right, Uncle Bernie? Uncle Bernie. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Uncle Bernie?
I think he stepped out of his.
Oh, okay. Was you taking the shit, Uncle Bernie?
Oh, my apologies. I missed some of that. Hey
Oh,
John, what
you
you say?
just
Say it again.
I said you a hoe, so you don't really care about people spreading rumors about you because you know most likely they true.
Oh me? Oh yeah. Sounds like we probably what you said is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told y'all.
Yeah. But hey, and all in all, and we just the whole process. If whatever was transferred or interpreted, I'm just having fun. But if you felt offended, I'm not gonna apologize. But I will say this though. I just think that if it is a situation in which it could be a problem for you, it's just a thought. And I don't give advice. I have no advice
Thank you,
whatsoever. We
Simone,
just be
for your
talking,
last
chopping it up.
dollar.
But sometimes you can't be in the arenas if you feel like the minority gonna get on you.
Hey, Senor, what you say? Say that one more time.
Huh?
Say that one more time.
No, I was just saying that sometimes, like, if you feel like something is going to impact you or you're in a situation, then you may not want to be in that arena if the manure is going to smear itself on you.
But nobody's
That's why
in
I
that
look at
arena.
it.
But nobody's inside that arena though.
You're in the arena every day on TikTok. The arena has no decorum. Ain't no decorum on TikTok. What kind of leverage on TikTok? Ain't no leverage. Ain't no. We not one of us on a stock. I don't know. Maybe you're doing some stock at TikTok. I can't find how you buy stock at TikTok, but maybe some people do. I'm just not aware of it. Excuse me, indigestion. But
Yeah, TikTok
but
is
my point of
TikTok
fact
is a
is that
trade
if
publicly.
it's almost like if you're playing a sandbox, if you're afraid to play, if you're afraid of sand getting your shoes, then you probably shouldn't be in the sandbox. That's what I was saying.
But why? But if the sand, if you're gonna put the deliberate, if it's a sandbox, I'm gonna put water in the sandbox on purpose. Of course, I'm not gonna be in the sandbox. But it's just a
You'll,
sandbox now. If I'm in the sandbox and no enough and it's just sand and that's it, yeah, I can play in the sandbox. But if I want to put water to make the sandbox muddy, no, I'm gonna get out the sandbox. But so hey, at the end of the day, don't put water in the sandbox when I'm telling you not to.
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's where the fallacy comes in, because I'm going to put water in the sandbox, whether you say it or not. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. So you're gonna get mud on you, and you probably can't get the mud off you. That's what I'm saying. But so I'm saying if the mud is that impacting, if the sand is that impacting where the sand can change from sand to mud, then it may not be a place for you. And that's in general. I'm not saying you specifically,
No, no, I'm
but
just
that's
saying social
yeah.
media in general. Social media in general is impacting, regardless. Regardless, I know a lot of people that don't even have TikTok, but because they got recorded with something or said something or something was happening, it got put out on TikTok. Now their businesses got closed. Now
Hmm.
they lost families, they've lost
Hey, T
jobs, they've
Mac.
lost a lot of things. So at the end of the
Hey,
day, yeah.
Kim.
But hey,
Hey,
I know
Shaq.
I knew T was joking when she said it because at the end of the day, when T says something, she says it and she means it. I know there's receipts coming behind it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I guess it sounds good, but I mean, I can't. I mean, we just talking. That's your opinion, and we just talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
I know. I mean, they haven't closed McDonald's or Popeyes or Chick-fil-A yet, so I mean, I don't know. And they get a lot of. They showed Popeyes had a whole bunch of rats running through the place, and Popeyes opened up another store in Martinsburg, West Virginia. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know who. Again, I just say if your business is that open and it can be closed down, maybe it's not the place for those who are in business on TikTok.
Thank
That's
you, D
all.
Shaq.
I mean, but you know. It doesn't matter to me. You can shut my business down because my business is a mobile business anyway, so it doesn't matter. You can shut
But
me
no,
down.
he's right though.
I just
Some people will like remove themselves from you
yes,
and disassociate themselves with you if they see, like you see on this app, a lot of people are now like, oh, don't platform this person, don't platform that person, this person got this person got that. So people will remove
right,
themselves from you if they feel like you are doing something immoral or
right,
you
or
don't have no
detrimental.
standards or
Sure,
boundaries. Yeah, so they
sure.
will.
Okay,
I
right,
mean, I don't give
right.
two shits,
Okay,
but
right.
the higher up I get, I am gonna have to be careful with a lot of things I entertain, a lot of things I
Yes, and
platform
I know at
because
some
of
point,
my brand. You know what I'm saying, and what
right,
I want to be associated with. So yeah.
sure, and I know
But
at some point we have to we have to part company, and I would say T, good luck to you. Be the best you can be. It was enjoyable, and new beginnings next time. If I happen to put on another hat, but I probably won't change my hat. I'll probably be the same way. But I wish you well in your new endeavors.
thank you. Thank you for the
You're
motorcycle,
so
T
welcome.
Mac.
Hey, T.
T Mac, did you get my email? Yes, yes, yes.
So I was reading this article. I know it's something that
And
you're
if
gonna
you ever
touch
happen
on.
to be in an
Okay.
emergency,
Wait, what happened,
go
Bernie?
ahead. Oh, go ahead, sir. Go
You
ahead.
said, oh, you said that you was
Oh,
gonna pay for the
okay.
flight that I was taking in
I
June.
forgot.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
Hey,
that.
but
What's
I'll pay
up?
for your
T,
flight.
something
Hey,
else.
if you, hey, T, if your flight will land where I'm at and you will have a rendezvous with me, I'll pay for your flight.
Fuck you. Okay, okay, okay. I'll take
So
that. I'll
T,
take
I was reading this
We'll chop it up.
article. Okay. So I was reading this article, T. I wish I could show you. It said
Thank y'all for the kiss.
for the topic what you was talking about the four B's. It says while four B's adherents
Thank you.
may hope to change society, though demonstrations and online activism by modeling an alternative lifestyle to other women, they are not trying to change the men whom they view as their oppressors. So it's basically saying, I wish I could pull up this article, but it's basically saying that they're choosing an alternative lifestyle. They're shaving their heads for the 4B movement and they are choosing an alternative lifestyle. So
You said
by
basically, right? You said basically. So that means they're not saying what you think you're saying. They are saying that they're choosing a different lifestyle, but it does not mean that their lifestyle is woman on woman.
It
They're
says
not
it. It
saying
says
that.
it. It, it,
No,
it
not
says
necessarily.
alternative lifestyle to other women.
Not all of them. No, it's
I
not.
don't. Yeah,
Because
it might not be
the
all of them.
article that I read, that it had nothing to do with LGBT at all.
Mm. Well,
Not the
I mean,
article that I read.
I got you. I got you.
But
And maybe it's a different article that we read, but it's just it's crazy. I
yeah,
can't wait to be on the panel. That's all I'm gonna say. I got to get ready to go back to work. T. As always, it's always a pleasure being on your live. I
Okay.
gotta take care of patients, but
I'll be back
please invite
back
me
about
back
4
up.
when we talking
Yeah,
about it.
that's gonna be lit. All right, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, I don't know why we think that this movement is for women to date women. I didn't get that when I read about it.
oh, T, I can tell you
Yeah,
why.
go ahead.
The reason why is because when you're in these TikTok streets, that's what the American women are saying. Not
Mm.
what it's really for in South Korea, or even when it started in Libya. When it started in Libya and it moved to South Korea, yes, they're doing
Okay,
it
go ahead.
for an actual purpose. Here, they're literally saying, like one of the parts, no dating, no marriage, no sex, or no having kids. Especially when they say no sex, they say no heterosexual sex. Here, here in America, they say that. That's what
Mhm.
they're saying when you go through these TikTok streets. A
Mhm.
lot of the, I think it's funny. I honestly think the 4B movement's funny because, especially here, over here, I should say, not in general, not what's going on
Isn't that
over
what
there.
they asked for too? PQ. They asked the women to start.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Choosing better. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I think it's funny. That's why I think it's funny. But at the same time, I just thought it was funny. Me personally, I just say it's just a hot topic right now, a hot take. Tomorrow, next week or 2 weeks from now, it would be it's probably going to be 4BG 8 ABC next week. So yeah, they'll be talking about so.
But see, I want to know, why is this an issue when the passport bro movement wasn't? And the funny thing about it is the people that started this movement are where the passport bros are going, right? So it's the foreigners that started the movement. So it's kind of funny how y'all wanted to go and get y'all passports, and this movement started probably around the same time as the passport bros started, and people are probably these women are probably like, we don't want y'all, so we just gonna shut y'all out, shut y'all access down completely because we don't know what the fuck y'all coming here for. But I could be wrong. Go ahead. If anybody can help me answer that, I just want to know.
So South Korea isn't one of the things that where it's going. That's the thing. Passport bros aren't going to South Korea because South Korea is a little bit rich when it comes to almost westernized ideas, but they still have their Eastern ideas also.
Okay, okay.
So the
So
4B movement, like in South Korea, started back in like 2019, I believe.
okay, and it's spread to where?
And it's so technically it really started in Libya, but I think South Korea actually put a name on it
Okay.
because in their language you have bees. Hello, how you doing?
I think a customer.
Oh, okay.
But T, I'm just curious. I guess it goes back to what you were saying too. But let's say if that's the case, I'm just thinking that. But wouldn't women have to be of that mindset? Like it's not something they just gonna turn and do. That would be something you have to be. It's almost like if I want a Snickers bar or and they got M&Ms, I'm not gonna buy that M&M because I want a Snickers. You know, when you have to want to desire that relationship,
Yeah.
or yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's not like it's not like it's like you. I don't, I don't think I don't. I'm not gathering it to be like it's an option on the menu as it's
What's not an option? Like the
to,
people,
to
men.
no the turn to for women to start dating women.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
think
because
that. Yeah, I definitely don't think that that's it.
yeah,
I definitely
because I'm
don't
thinking.
think
I mean, that's already. I mean, for women who want to do that, that's already available, and it's been available for years. So it's not
right.
like
You don't have to start a
yeah,
movement for that.
right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that
That would be
100%.
that's my thought. I mean, just I mean, in the common sense of things, but I don't, again,
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Anybody else?
but I did hear something that was interesting. I thought it was in your live too about the men who are looking for suitors overseas. And I thought it was strange that they said that they pride the fathers that the fathers vetted well. They did a good job vetting. And I'm wondering how does that how do you get that statistic? They did a good job vetting the men that date their daughter. Where's that
What do they mean
statistic?
by that? With the
I thought it was
with
in
the
your live. I heard it. I thought a gentleman was maybe when you it was a gentleman he was speaking that he said the fathers do a good job vetting, and I was like, who? I mean, how does that statistic even play out or that data? Like, who says that's a data point that you would pick up? Like, how would you know that Reverend Babalu did a good job vetting men who dated his daughters or anybody else today? You know, like, how would that be?
Anybody got that answer?
Wouldn't that? I guess that would be a part of the culture. If the culture they meet the fathers and stuff, and maybe they do a census about meeting the dads and the brothers or
But who
something.
So
who would cover that as being like they do a well-rounded job of vetting? Like, what would be the template that wouldn't that does so well that wouldn't transfer anywhere else, but
in
in that
in
particular?
in those Asian countries, when because I lived in China and I lived in the Philippines.
Get past that. Just
And
get to the information. Don't give me all
no,
that
no, so
rhetoric.
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I just want
No.
because
Just get to the information. That all that
okay,
where you
okay.
live not
So
helpful. Yeah.
the only thing that they really care about is can you take care of my daughter? That's it. When
That's
over
all
in
they
those
ask. Can you
countries,
take care of my
yep,
daughter?
that's
That's
all
the
they
only
want to
question.
know is that's the only
So
portion. So vetting over there versus like some vetting somewhere else is two different things. Like as far as like they want like if me being a father, right? If I'm gonna vet you, I want to yes, can you take care of my daughter? But are you a man that has principle, morals, and all that other stuff? Other than that, they don't really care about any of that because their culture, part of their culture, is okay for you to backhand your wife if she gets out of line. In their culture, it's okay for them.
how do, okay, right? So how does that translate? How does that translate to the vet well? That's what I'm trying to understand.
They don't vet well
Okay,
because
okay. That's so
because
that's thank you and appreciate you.
with American, with especially with
Thank you for
American
saying that.
black men, right? American black men,
Uh-huh.
what they believe because they've never had a majority of them haven't had a father in their life that actually help vet or know how to talk to a woman or how you should get a woman. They think just because that person went and talked to your father vetted them, and that's what it is because they hear that those countries over there, oh, you got to meet the father, you got to go talk to the father. So if you got to go talk to the father, that means the father, the brother, and all of them are vetting you. No, they just want to make sure you can take care of your you can take care of my daughter. I can backhand in a marriage, and those they still believe in what is it, spousal grape, like you can grape your wife because that's your wife. That they're literally
But
honestly, it's honestly a duty. Marriage over there is a duty, and at the same time, you're also property over there.
right now, let me ask you this though, PQ. But then when you bring your wife here, then you need to operate within the guidelines of the USA's guidelines, right? You can't take your cultural experience or your marital experience from there and say I'm going to do that here because it doesn't
That's why they
translate
live
here.
in their. That's why they live in their communities
Right
because
now, one other
they still
question
live
for you.
within. They still live within their culture. So if they still live within their culture, when they go tell somebody, they're gonna be like, "Well, that's just the culture."
Right. And one of the and so okay, so now so when the men who dated here, the women they dated here probably didn't have fathers and brothers, but because I would think most times women who do have fathers, you at least meet the father. I mean, in this country, you meet a father. Now, well, I don't know what kind of questions he presents, but you do meet if the woman has a father or if there's a father available. Usually, the woman will meet a father unless it's an older woman, unless a woman who's like 50 or 60 years old getting married, more likely her father's probably expired or is
Hmm.
on his way to being expired, so it's not even coherent for the vetting. But if it's if it's in the round between 20 and 40, don't women generally get a chance to introduce their father to their suitor in this
What?
country?
No,
If
not
he's a,
really, not
if he's
necessarily.
a
You gotta remember,
really
a lot of black people don't even know who their fathers are. But then at the same time, this is another thing about America, right? If the father
mhm.
does not approve of them, just because you as the woman approve, you'll still go behind your father's back and still marry the man. So it doesn't really matter when
You
it
think?
comes down to the vetting, because most of the times, most people, most women don't really genuinely like their father or disrespect their father. But since they're so, even with guys also, guys do it too. Mom would say, "Hey, I don't think that woman's a good woman for you." "Oh, ma, you don't know what you're talking about." So they'll go out and marry the woman.
Still
Then
get the 100,000.
5 years later, now they're crying because they on child support.
I had a guy that I knew. He said his daddy offered him $10,000 not to marry his wife. $10,000, and he was like, no. And he said he wish he would have took the money.
But over here too, when you try to tell people to, like, if I had my sister or if I had a daughter, you try to tell them no. Sometimes it just make people just gravitate more to that person anyway too. So it's like
Yeah, yeah.
they gotta.
Right, when you don't, it's the same thing with your girlfriends. They be like, "Girl, no," and you be like, "I'm gonna do it anyway. Nobody's gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna know."
I mean, you can't stop people. I guess like so they gotta do it.
People
They
do what they
gotta.
want to do. That's why it really cracks me up when they talk about a lot of the things that they talk about in these streets, because people are gonna do what the fuck they want to do regardless of who your mother is, your father is. People are going to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
doesn't
have one
matter
more.
who raised you. Go
I have
ahead.
one more question, and this goes back to so, and this helped me understand this too, because so if I go when you go overseas and you meet the woman, how do you get the referral? Because I thought in some situations they have more arranged marriages, but put aside the arranged marriage, but how do you get a referral into to be the suitor for the woman who you're going to meet their father and who's going to ask you, can you take care of my daughter?
Forty
How does
thousand
that process?
forty thousand
Okay,
dollars a year. $40,000 a year in Thailand is 4 million baht. That's how you get the
okay, so
referral.
okay, so if I can show dad that I have an income of $40,000 a year in the
I-
USA
If you
or
can show the dad,
income,
if you
uh
can show the dad that all you have to do is show the father that you can take care of his daughter. He does not care after anything else. That's it. And at the
Uh,
same
okay,
time, you may have to. And at the
hey,
same time, you may have to.
hey,
You also
sorry.
may have to take care of the family too at the same time. That may be the arrangement also. Hey,
What's up?
dad may go,
so
hey, I need a house built over here also. I need some land. I need this. If you want my daughter, this is all you have to give me, and my daughter's for sale.
okay,
Well,
and
somebody asked the
the,
question. Hold on. Then why they having a movement if they doing what they want to do anyway? Movements aren't be movements are to make statements. I think you guys don't understand that. A lot of times movements are to make statements or change as a whole. It's more than one person, right? So a movement doesn't mean they're doing what they want to do. They're getting together with like minds that are on the same, on the same mission, right? So okay, we gonna decenter these men, we gonna stop fucking with them. So they're going against probably what their fathers are saying and their mothers are saying, and saying we're gonna take a different approach because this seems to be what's gonna work. We're gonna decenter men. We're gonna remove men from the equation. We're going to heal. We're gonna get our shit together. We gonna stop having their babies. We're gonna stop doing all of this. This is, you know what I'm saying? It's they're coming together to create a change, whatever that change may be.
okay. Now here's my other one last question. So then that would say that then the cultural values are not that. So their values are, but just as probably worse as I am. If I can show them 40,000 and take care of their child, their daughter, and with my behavior, oh, it's a
But
win. So
no,
so the
but
culture, because
you
I mean, because
wouldn't
the
be
culture.
allowed to do you wouldn't be
Uh-huh.
allowed to do what you do as far like, because even still, even though, like, that's the thing. So even though I can take care of your daughter, marriage is still a
Thank you,
duty.
Victoria.
But I typically, how can I say it? Marriage is still a duty. So you still have to love and honor her. You can't cheat on her. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to cheat on her. Not supposed
No,
to do
no,
any of
no, no,
that.
no,
But at the
no, no. I
same
got you.
time, you can be a dirtball to her. You can
Yeah,
pop her. Pop. She gets out of line. You don't like what she says.
Um,
Pop right in the mouth.
right. Yeah, that's how
you
much.
guys,
No,
you
no, no,
guys
no.
got
Here's
to
a,
look
no,
at the
no,
bigger
no.
picture, though,
Yeah,
What's the
here's
bigger
what I
because
was saying.
picture?
if you really see it, it's only like dialing in. If the women here in America, how we rock it, if they choose
Thank you,
to create
Kim.
that movement, then it'll create a bigger statement, mind you, because there's multiple different types of people that slide through and have homes and create lives here. So so yeah, trickle down because they're not, and then so we get news, and so the women's all like, oh, but it ain't. It's not gonna if it doesn't stick, and there's not no huge movement, because and this is the backlash of America always being everybody else's business. So if it don't really stick, it's gonna fade away. But that concept that is there for what they're dealing with, that they felt they have to really stand up for it. They just want support from America to involve into that, and it bigs it up. Then everybody else is like, oh, oh, let's do it. But in all honesty, man, we got so many problems. How many more problems we gotta handle?
Do the South Koreans really care if the Americans hop onto it?
Man, the whole world looks at America.
But
Because
But
America is only just it's business. To be honest, it's not a country. It's just a business spot where you can make money. Everybody sells something. Man, they've been selling water to us in water bottles because we
but we're
can't
talking about
drink
a
from a
movement that
lake.
these
No, we
we
can't
talking about
drink from
these
a
South
lake, so
Koreans
they
though.
can.
Well, I mean, but they're not selling anything. They've been doing it like they said, 2019. So why are these South Korean women waiting for the American
Because they're
women,
waiting for
especially
us
American black people, to get
they're
on?
waiting for women because women did empowerment here now, and that's understandable. This is a free country. Women should have every
hey, how you
single
doing?
right.
All right, this
But
is
they're gonna
Rod.
be like, oh,
It's
look at
just
that, like,
how
oh,
it
the
it's just
Americans are
like
doing it
they're
now.
like they still have different laws than us.
Yeah. So this is
But
the
it just
thing,
doesn't
right?
make sense for them to be waiting from 2019 to now. To like, okay, the American getting on board now, girls. We
Yeah,
really
no,
got it
see
now.
No,
that's what changes things
no, it
because
does. It never changed
you just
anything.
come out of nowhere
It never.
with some riffraff,
The
like it
difference
ain't
is
gonna stick.
it won't change anything. It won't.
It
But in South,
won't.
no, no, hold on. In South Korea, it has been changing. They actually have jobs now that are paying these women, saying, "Hey, if you get married and have children, we'll give you this amount of money. We'll give you this, and this. We just want you to have children." In their country, their birth rates has actually dropped. So I can see it working there, but over
Man,
here,
they just they want it to be like there are so many countries they want it to be like America, but it shouldn't
no, no.
because
Only thing they
that
want is their
destroys
freedom.
culture.
Only thing they want is their freedom. You can still have culture with freedom. There's two different things. Like
Okay,
you can still have the
to what
culture that you
extent?
want.
My
You can still have the culture you want, but at the same time all these women are just saying is, "Hey, I
no,
don't want
no,
to be
you
your
can.
property. I don't want to be your property." That's all they're saying. That's
Well,
all they're
well, see,
saying.
they just want change of government. They're not really. I mean, okay, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
change the
I had
government
the
to be
point
fit
and it just slipped my head. Oh, darn it.
to change. Yeah, I would want to change the government if I'm somebody that's viewed. That's like, okay, let's just say, like, let's say the 4B movement was for black people because we were still in bondage and we're still
We
looked at as
still
property.
haven't even, and
I'm
we
just saying,
know it's not. It's just a dream that,
dream of what? A dream that
no,
I don't have to
a
be.
it's an idea. And I be seeing cats that will stay in the same place just because they think they gonna get reparations. Like they like no lie. And I'm like, man, you don't
Huh?
want to travel. You don't want to even. Oh, I don't fly planes. And oh no, they will take every negative. And
What are
if
you talking about, dude?
Yeah, what is he talking about? I don't know what he's
oh,
Like,
talking
I
where are
don't
about.
you
know.
at? What
I went
are
on
we
a
on the same
tangent.
topic?
That's my fault.
Well,
I
get
went
off the
on a
goddamn
tangent.
tangent. We not even talking about what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
what? Why are you on a
apologize.
tangent?
If it's okay that I say I apologize and I correct
Yes,
myself.
yes. Okay. So can we just
Let's just bring it
rebuttal
back.
back to the same concept that we were speaking on
my,
earlier.
my thing is
Yeah, please.
I like here I just want, I always ask people, one, like, because like here in the reason why, this is another reason when you said it's something in America that it will help, but America's over here, they don't even know why they want to do it, because when you hear it, you when you go into different rooms and things of this nature, everybody has their own version of the 4B movement here in America.
Right.
They don't have it the same way that they're talking about it over in South Korea, because you had one person that would literally say it's basically for the 4B movement is basically don't give no broke man none. But as soon as that man that has a bag comes, then you give him some.
Right.
So this is why when you're saying that, oh, they were waiting for America, they can't wait for America to jump in, because it's like one of those things. The only way I can see the 4B movement working here is if abortion
It
became
won't. It
illegal.
won't. It
No, no,
won't though.
if abortion became illegal, that's the only way I can see it working here. But over here, if you look at, and I don't care how anybody say it, anybody take it, it's just like the passport bros to me over here. The people that are jumping on it, it's the women no men really actually technically want, and it's the same thing with the passport bros. Women didn't want these men, so they're gonna talk about being passport bros.
No, but
Everybody
I
has
mean,
their own
we
spin on
still
this.
have, we still trying to fix a lot of other things, in due to that, like child support, like like
Finish.
That has nothing to do with this. That has nothing to
whatchamacallit, having a
that has nothing to do with child support.
like
Has nothing to do
someone
with
being
women. That's
able.
more men.
No.
What?
Having a blood test once you're signing birth certificate, I think that's necessary.
I'm gonna
What
go
it
on
has to
mute because
do?
I don't know.
But that, I mean, that stems on something else. But back to what you're saying, because you're dragging me back. Um,
Well, look,
I
I can
do
talk about what
utilize it.
PQ saw about the negative type of 4Bs that I saw with them, and like I said, this is just passing through. So the only ones I saw was the 4B divesting, where they were 4B, like they used to say 4B divest from black men. Then I've seen the 4B divest and then go into date women. And then I saw the 4B. Then the regular 4B was just the regular South Korean 4B, and then I saw the regular. Then I think that's it. That's about the three major ones that we did that I saw. Now, like I said, they ain't big, but it does happen on this app, and I already bring that up just because that's what the ones that I saw.
Yeah,
So there are those different type of 4Bs that are out here.
and it's funny. It's funny as you said that, brother, because think about this: the Japanese are. I mean, well, was it the Chinese or I'm so sorry if I'm
Hey, yo,
loose on my
it's two
history.
o'clock. Is it 2 o'clock where some of you guys are,
They
or is
said
it 5 o'clock? Hey, Alexander, is it 5 o'clock where you at?
it's 11.
PM or AM?
Oh,
Yeah,
he
I
gone.
just couldn't. I just
Okay,
couldn't
thank
do
you.
it. I couldn't do it. I don't know what the hell he talking about. I don't know where he at, where he went, where he was going. But he gonna have to start his own live. Go on, Alexandria. Go find you another box to get in. Cause you definitely, you done lost us all. We all over the place and we don't know what's happening. Sit your ass down in the comments for a minute and try to follow along with what we talking about. Cause right now you lost us, baby. You lost us.
Right. Hey, but I do think the 4B movement that's happening, like, well, I will call it the 4B TikTok movement that's happening right now, because I don't, like I said, I can't see it working in how it's going to work in real life. I'm still trying to figure out how that would be, because, but I'm telling these guys, like, why should I say ladies, this is the time to actually see. Remember those guys that talk about they were good men and they're this type of men, they're nice men. This is the way to see if these guys are not really nice men or good men, because guys that are genuinely, who does not call himself a nice man or a good man, he don't really give a damn about this 4B movement, because he understands it's not going to affect him.
Well,
Hmm.
and we also seeing that a lot of the men that say that they nice men before the damn movement. We got Mike the Voice is telling people that they got screwed by their 13 by their daddy. We got the dude, what's his name? That unalived his 2-year-old son. We got
Ooh.
I Speak going at it with his girlfriend, the Nitra moderator. His name is the 49er dude. I don't know if you know 49ers. I have to pull up the picture. But we have these men that are posing as good men, that's coming out that they really are Mario, that they really are not good men. You know what I'm saying? We got the high value men on the other side that's trying to screw each other wives and shit. We got, someone with girlfriends on the side. We got it's a lot of shit going on up in these streets, and it's just giving us access to see through all the bullshit that people are speaking on. I didn't say I speak had a girlfriend. I said his ex-wife, him and his ex-wife are into it about the kids. Like, dang, is that all you heard? Why you worried about who his girlfriend is? Do you want to fuck I speak? Shit, is that all you heard me say? Y'all women be showing y'all be thirsty. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm just driving.
So
I
people
speak
in
got a girlfriend. Who?
so
Why?
pe-
Why you in his business?
so people and so actually when you actually look up what 4Bs actually stand for, and the reason why it's 4Bs, because in their language everything they're saying, it starts with a B. But now it makes sense why a lot of American women are saying heterosexual marriage and things of that nature, because in the 4Bs it's saying you're saying no in English is saying you're saying no to heterosexual marriage, no to childbirth, no to dating, and no to heterosexual sexual relationships. So now I can see why people are saying, hey, the people are looking to scrape carpet or scratch carpet.
Yeah.
I think somebody taking advantage and kind of sliding that little thing in there. For some people, like I said, some people are just taking it at face value, and other people are like, "Yep, yeah, you
I
come over
think
to this
it's
side."
I think it's a good movement. I think the men are not the men feeling some kind of way because they're not the choice. Um, you're decentering them. You're removing them from the equation of a decision.
But AT, and go back to the message this thing, and just for the panel as well. What's the percentage of men it's going to impact? I just think the numbers are just too
Um,
low for it to make sense.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. That's a good question.
I,
That's a good question.
I I heard a lot of. I heard some guys this morning. They were like, "This could affect young men, and stuff like that." But I'm like, why would that affect young men? And why are you worried about? Young men got more things to worry about than trying to get some anyway. So you know, I don't know why they just throw like think about the children and stuff like that. I'm like, well, why? Like, no, don't. So
So the
I think
women
people
are
putting
saying
their
we're not
own.
gonna. I think the women are saying we're not gonna just be having your babies. We're not just gonna be out here
Mhm.
sleeping with you. We're not just gonna be out here doing this, that, and the third. And that's what the men said the women should start doing anyway. So now that the women are doing that, they're complaining about the fact that the women are saying, okay, we're gonna set a change. We're gonna start a movement. Let's do this together. Let's support each other through this movement. The men are saying that it's too many single mamas out here. Okay, let's stop having a damn babies. They calling us 304s. Okay, stop opening your legs. You know what I'm saying? Like now you're taking away the power from men to judge you, and it seems to me like the men are mad because they can't judge you for what they once judged you for. That's what it looks like to me.
I say the same thing. Hey, it's facts. That's what it looks like. But to answer your question of how the percentage of people, so this is the thing. It's going to have to make the younger generation, or even men that are even my age, it's really going to have to make you change. Or you're going to have to actually, suck it up and actually spend that $250 and really get a passport. Because other than that, you're not going to. It's weeding out men that are just that are okay skating and getting by in life now.
Somebody said, what majority age of women are doing this? It seems like they're younger women that are starting to do it. Up to the older ones. It seems like it's all age. What do you think, PQ? What's the age? What's the majority age group that's doing this?
Well,
Hey,
the
Frankie.
so what I've been seeing, right? What I've been seeing, it's it's women they over the age of 40. They have 4 or 5 kids already, or they already have
Okay.
their children. So the young people are talking about it, but the way the young people are talking about it, it's not the same way the older women are talking about it. The younger women are just saying basically when men get better is when I will leave this movement.
So young women are on another movement.
Yeah, they're on another movement from
Okay.
what I'm seeing in these TikTok streets. I'm not
So
saying
it seems like they're both on a movement to demand respect or protect their peace.
right. Yeah. So hey,
Okay.
people that are in the comments that are saying that I'm lying, come on up because I can go and get some receipts and show you that hey, there are different topics of this 4B movement and different people are saying different things about this 4B movement. And as you can see, a majority of people that are saying that I'm lying, they look like they about 35 and above also. And some of them have kids, some of them don't have kids probably. So at the end of the day, like I said, young women, I hear young women talking about it. They're talking about it in a different way than the older women are talking about it. The older women are talking about it still as decentering men, especially black men. They're not saying all men. They're more saying I mean, not all men. They're more saying black men still.
Okay.
So
I heard.
nobody's lumping anybody in together. I'm just saying there are different people on TikTok talking about this different ways.
Right.
Yeah.
Chicago, I think Chicago can agree with me. He even said it too. He
Yeah,
went into some
yeah.
lives. Everybody's talking about it in a different way.
Yeah, I have
Hmm.
heard young women talking about it. I've been seeing young women on movements of not having no kids and saying stop putting a narrative out there that people that don't have no kids should hurry up and have kids because young women are taking a stand with that too. Like I'm not having no babies. I'm cool with not
Hmm?
having no babies. Um. So and you hear them fighting with women that's telling them no, you need to have a baby. Babies are a blessing, and they're like, that ain't a blessing I want right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you
But
see them younger women fighting for that too.
but
Yeah.
it goes back to but so that to me goes back to that it's not so much the movement, but it's the mindset. Now that would be a mindset these ladies have already had, and that would to me would be toward the economics right now. They're like in their mind economically, they're not even trying to look at being involved with another dependent. I mean, being involved with somebody that's a dependent of theirs. That would be that's the premise I get from it. So that makes it soothing for them to say, I don't want that in my life at this time. So I can understand that. But I'm just trying to see again, like what numbers are where the it just seems like there just doesn't seem to be that big of a number that they would need such a movement.
But I think that it doesn't matter that it's not a big of a number. I think the number will grow. So
Hmm.
not many movements start with big numbers. It
Right.
usually starts small and grows, right? Um, and that's okay. So I think it's the start that counts. The movements don't start with a whole bunch of people
Sure.
because you got people like it's not gonna work. How do I know? I'm scared. So it starts with them seeing, oh, it's working for her. It's working for her. Let me jump on this. Let me jump on this. So people start to add to the movement as time goes on.
And
Loza.
I would say I agree about the economic stance of why a lot of women aren't having kids. Because I'm 25-ish, and right now, like the cost of living is just so high that it wouldn't make sense to like bring a child into the world if you can't even really sustain yourself. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because like the cost of like
Oh,
housing
I didn't let
increased
her up, Scoop. Somebody
23%.
else let her up. Go ahead, babe.
Like housing increased like 25, like probably like 30-40% in the past like 2 years, and it's completely unsustainable.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I mean, that's a good choice, though. You're saying, until I'm stable, until I'm able to afford a child, then I won't bring one into the world. I think that's a smart choice.
There's no reason to.
I agree with you.
Loza, have you heard different denominations of the four Bs here in the
Actually,
states versus in South Korea?
I'd love to hear about it. What does that mean exactly?
No,
Because you guys are talking
mhm.
about it. I'd love for you to tell me a little bit more about it.
Like we were just talking about me and PQF. We was talking about how we've heard different lies. Some people have their own twist to it. Either decenter men go to women, or decenter type of black men, or a type of group of men, or that. Have you heard any of those type of like I said, different versions of 4Bs for the states on TikTok, or you just
I
understand
feel
just the
like
South
I
Korea
feel like I've
version?
heard a little bit about it, but I would love if you would kind of like define it in your own terms so we can be on the same page.
he just did.
Yeah.
He just did.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay.
I'll say it one more time. Like So the 4B, like I said, we've been in different panels that we saw where, briefly had a different group, like a younger group. They talked about like decentered men, just, maybe go to women, or decentered type of black men, or decentered type of particular type of men, or any of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Patty Snatcher, I think you need to do your research. You said YT people are not having these convos. They actually are. They were actually some of the people in the article that were speaking about it. So white people are, I don't know why y'all think YT people are not having the same conversations we're having. They are. You're just not on that side of the spectrum or that side of the road. I don't know that over there and that across the street, but they are having those conversations. So, Brianna, her purpose here is to add to the conversation. She could be black, blue, yellow, or brown. We're having an open dialogue. If you don't want her here, then you can leave. She ain't hurting nobody. You ain't never added yourself to the panel. All you added is drama to the comments. So, what is your purpose here? Ask yourself that question, Brianna. So,
And
anyway,
those are two. And have
now,
YT people on your side too have had different discussion or brought this up too, Lotus, based
I
on what
mean,
you
right,
said.
right, right.
exactly.
I see all nationalities talking about this. To be quite honest. I don't know why I don't know why everybody think it's only black. They blame us for everything. They blame black women for everything. Only black people are doing this. Only black women are doing this. No, the fuck we're not. We didn't even start it, and y'all still finding a way to blame the black woman.
Right.
We didn't even create the movement,
Right.
and you still finding a way to put it on us.
Right. The only reason why is because I always tell people the only reason why it seems like black people do it the most is because we are America's star of the show.
Yeah, we set the trend.
Look,
So
we may have the beef, but we put season on our beef, so we season that little
exactly.
beef that we have.
We do it. We
That
do it.
that
We
makes
do
sense,
it better.
Chicago. We make it more
We do it.
saucy. Huh?
Yeah, we do it
Yeah, we
better.
make it a little more palatable with that beef. So.
Okay, Brianna, did use your discernment. Cause one thing about you, Brianna, you ain't never added to the conversation with 6 followers. So for you to ask me what somebody purpose is on my panel when you ain't never even been on the panel, can't get on the panel and only cause division in my comment section, you might want to ask yourself why you here and what your purpose is here. Is your purpose to troll? Is your purpose to create division? Is your purpose to cause chaos? What are your purposes on my platform? Because the only thing I ever see you doing is kicking up shit. So ask yourself that question before you ask me why anybody is in my panel. Go ahead.
Losa,
I
or I mean V.
would
I'm
say
sorry,
that
go ahead.
is a trend just among, I mean, anyone. I mean, I assume this culture kind of takes place with anyone who has access to the internet or iPhone or like TikTok lives. It's just like a general thing that's going on because I would say like the cost of living and I don't know, and like with women too, like since 19 women couldn't have their own bank account until 1970. So as women are getting more power of their lives by being able to have like financial freedom of their own, this really wasn't a decision that they could make, if that makes sense.
Okay. And V Ray. I'm sorry, I'm
Goodbye,
from
V.
Chicago.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? I just wanted
We
to
good.
just leave my little feedback. This is just my personal opinion. I'll to each his own because I think there's still going to be traditional women that do believe in marriage and the family unit. So, it's not all women are not going to join the movement. Things to say about the movement. Would I personally associate myself to the movement? I'm just an individual thinker, so I'm gonna move always by my gut instincts, my instincts, and what I feel like I need, how I need to move for my life. I've been single celibate for 3 years. It's worked for me. I mean, I've had clarity, but it's to each his own. I won't for one moment try to talk anyone into my lifestyle. But I just wanted to say this really, really quick. This is just my personal opinion. I think it's gonna do good for both genders with
I
this
do
movement.
too. I think
And
it's a good movement.
yeah, and I think the reason why it's gonna be good for both genders, although most men may not see the benefit that they'll have from this, but it will give the woman the opportunity to center herself and to, if she needs to do the shadow work, if she needs to just focus solely on her, it would give the men who are not married already the opportunity to focus on themselves. I had
But
heard in a
they don't believe in that, V-Ray. So here's the thing. A lot of men don't believe in focusing on yourself, healing, or anything like that. That's why they've decided, oh, women don't want us here. We're going to get our passports to go somewhere else. We're not going to heal. We're not going to do the work. We're not going to deal with the childhood traumas. We're not going to do anything because all we're going to do is just go get our passports and make it easier for ourselves because we just want a partner. Versus women are saying, you know what, we broken, we fucked up, we keep choosing the wrong men. Let me just go ahead and let me just get my shit together. What can black men
right,
heal from? The shit that they talk about, being cheated on by their first motherfucking girlfriend. A lot of black men ain't healed from the first motherfucking bitch that hurt them in the first place. A lot of black men ain't healed from the baby that the woman said wasn't his. A lot of black men ain't healed from the mama that made him be the father in the household. A lot of black men ain't healed. Do I need to go on? I can tell you what they ain't healed from,
come on
but it's a
now.
lot of black men that ain't healed from a lot of shit, and they project and deflect, or they don't do the work. Because they're taught not to. They're taught not to feel. They're taught not to do the work. They're taught that all you need to do is protect and provide. Go on, put that machine on. You are a machine. Be a machine. You know, like they're not taught to do no work. So let's talk about it.
Right. And so I feel like a lot of women are feeling like they're damned if they do. They damned if they don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're the single mama who stayed to try to, even if they found themselves in situations where they weren't married and they end up being a single parent, or if they were married and got a divorce and now, is raising that child, is the main custodial parent. However way, I feel like the women are getting fed up because it's like they can't win for losing, so they're just deciding to decenter men altogether, right?
Yeah,
So I think really, because we hear so many things, call it, the 304s, the single moms, you made this decision, you take sole responsibility. It's not the man's fault. You allowed it to happen. You needed to vet properly. You did this, you did that, you did that in the third, right? So it's just like, no. And I've heard so many scenarios and different stance, on people individual walks in life and how they ended up to be where they are now. And it's just like, I have yet to hear, them or a lot of men are just still blaming her. So she just saying, damn it, bump it. I'm just gonna decenter men altogether and just focus on me. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. Also, I was in another live and the guy said, well, what about reproduction? We need to you guys are gonna, need to have our babies or else we're gonna become extinct. Nobody's gonna be having babies. So that means that, the population is not gonna be where it needs to be. But guess what? I had a thought about this and I wanted to see how you guys think about this. They put all kinds of stuff in our food to make us sick, right? They are unaliving our black men and women every day, you know what I'm saying, and all across the world, all across the states. All of this stuff is happening. Do you think if there is a shortage in people or reproduction of of human beings, that they would think twice on just out here, the police out here unaliving our people, or even population control with putting the stuff in the food? They would probably think twice and just say, no, we need to preserve them, because really in the United States, this corporate America, they need the workhorses to keep the country going. You get what I'm saying? I think it'll benefit everybody. To me, and I know I probably went on a tangent just then, but I think it would benefit all of us. I really do.
I think it
Ray,
will too. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do think it's gonna benefit us.
and T, I was just gonna ask you and you too, Ray. What's the difference between the 4B movement and back when I was growing up, I used to hear a lot of like older ladies around me or sisters in college to say, "I'm going to save myself for Jesus." Would save myself for Jesus and B2K would be the same? Like, are they kind of equivalent?
This motherfucker said B2K.
No, I'm sorry. Four B, four B is the 4B and save yourself for Jesus is kind of similar in a way because save yourself for Jesus. People I used to remember a lot of people in the church would say that they're like, "Girl, I ain't dating no man. I'm only being with myself. I'm only staying with myself. I'm doing this." So I'm not. Wouldn't that be equivalent? Like, so having this been kind of practiced
I
in
wouldn't say
certain?
See, I think
I,
this transcends any religious belief. It transcends like whether you believe in Jesus, whether you don't. It transcends any religious belief. I feel so. I don't think that has anything to do with waiting for Jesus.
Well, I get that. I get like I'm not, and I know I threw the religion part in there. But if you take the religious part out and then you still say I'm saving
no,
myself for Jesus, no.
no, because with the 4B movement, they're saying at all until this changes. So say for instance, if in South Korea, let's just say it goes 2 decades and nothing changes, that means 2 decades of women that's in this movement that are saying we're not doing none of this stuff, no more kids, none of that, versus a woman that's saying I'm saving myself. That means she still would do it. She still would have intercourse, but she's just waiting for the right man. She still will have kids. She's just waiting for the right man. They're actually doing it for a political reason.
So they would okay. So they never gonna get married at
Yeah,
any point, or never.
never, unless politically what's going on changes. That's the only time they would.
Well, that unless politically stuff change, wouldn't that still mean like until you find the right person to get married to?
Okay,
So
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, some of those women that say I'm not, I wait for the right man to get married. Sometimes they still go out and they every now and again they'll get them a little something something. But I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying there when it comes down to there. But they're not even dating men. That's the thing. They're not dating also. So that lady that's gonna say, I'm waiting for a man to come. I mean, waiting for the right man or into Jesus. Meaning, at the same time, she will still go on dates. That of the 4B movement, they're saying they're not going on dates. They're not dating men. What is it? They're not dating men. They're not having children. They're not having heterosexual sexual relationships, or something. I forget. I'm not at my computer right now. But they're saying they're not doing none of this. Versus the other woman, she would still go on dates just to see if she can find that right man.
Hey, how everybody doing on here?
and Napoleon.
Hey, I'm sitting here listening to y'all. What I feel like is the problem with a lot of people, and a lot of people really don't realize this. You made a good, valid question, sir, about saving yourself for Jesus. And the reason why I say this is because the only person that can teach anybody how to love anybody correctly, I ain't talking about, because when we say we love people, our love comes with stipulations. I only love you because you do this for me, you do that for me. But what I'm saying is the love that Jesus gives is unconditional. It don't come with stipulations. You get what I'm saying? Even when you do wrong, he still loves you. You know what I'm saying? So the only person that can teach anybody how to love anybody is God,
Yeah.
because God is love. That's first and foremost. And two, if you have somebody that you're dating, if he could cheat on God, then he'll cheat on you. So you can't expect somebody to be loyal to you when they're not loyal to God.
Okay. But
I'm
we're
just
going we get off
Oh,
subject because we're
hold
talking.
on a
Yeah.
second. Hold on a second. Hold on a
Yeah, I think
second.
that's
That's
I think that's around his way of the.
hold on. Wait. Let me talk, y'all. Yeah, I'm getting ready to pull out right now. Um, everybody don't believe in God. I do, but I'm explaining to you, you can love without God. You can. It's a lot of people that are good people that just don't know God. They're good people. They got good hearts. They got good principles. They got good moral compasses. They just don't know God or they don't believe in that. They may believe in a higher power, but they don't believe in the God that you believe in. It does not mean that they're incapable of loving. It does not mean they're incapable of giving. It does not mean that. So please stop painting that fake narrative. And this is the reason why a lot of people don't go to church, don't believe in God, don't believe in religion, because y'all paint these fake ass narratives as if people have to believe in something to like that y'all the same thing that y'all believe in order to be able to love, and that's not true.
Okay, you said what you said, and I said what I said.
I said a
hold
fact.
on,
You don't
hold
have
on,
to
hold on.
know
That's
God
an
to be a good
opinion,
person.
man. That's your
No, that's a
opinion.
fact. You do not have to know.
That's your opinion. You
No, it's
can't
a
force
fact.
your
You
opinion
don't have
on
to
me.
know God. It's a fact.
You
You
can't
don't.
force your opinion on
Again, you
me.
can't force religion or
I'm
God
not
on
forcing
people.
anything on you,
You are,
man.
because
I'm
you're
not
basically
forcing
saying,
nothing on
"Excuse me, sir,
you.
I would drop the fuck
Why
out of
are you
you.
yelling?
Don't
Why
come
are you
talking over
upset?
because
Why
I'm
are you
speaking and you're
upset?
speaking
Only
while
the
I'm
devil is
speaking."
mad.
No, only a person that keeps
Only the
interrupting is
devil is
mad.
mad, man.
Dude,
I'm
could you
speak.
mute your mic, please?
I'm just speaking my truth.
Could
You
you mute your
speaking
mic,
your
please?
truth.
Could you mute your mic,
You
please?
you speaking your.
Chicago, can you mute him real quick? Don't drop him. Y'all didn't have to drop him. Y'all didn't have to drop him. Let me say this.
It's
Let me say this.
like God took a break.
This is why people don't believe in God. And I'm not saying I believe in God, but this is the reason why people don't believe in God, because people like that. No, we both not right, because you can love without knowing God, and that's the part that y'all don't get. You can, like, that's the reason why people don't believe, because people like that will push a narrative on you and then get mad because you don't follow that narrative. Then they get mad and try to tell you wrong because you don't believe in what they believe in. That's ridiculous.
And I guess too, I guess in what you're saying too, I guess I don't believe in God, but apparently the covenant itself covered people who were non-believers and believers, so it didn't matter whether you believe or not. So
Right. It's a lot
yeah.
of people that's good people that don't even, you know what I'm saying? They may have not been raised to know that. It's just so many different things. But it doesn't mean that they're incapable of loving. It doesn't.
And, and like I said, I do apologize. I was bringing up the my point earlier just to kind of make a correlation between the different types of movement that is similar that I've heard in my lifetime here. And then I know Jordan got in it, but I'm just saying that same principle of not doing that. So uh, that was on me for that. So
No, I understood your question.
No, you was good.
Yeah, I understood your question. I mean, I'm a believer. I'm not ashamed to say it, but I will not never impose my beliefs on anyone, right? But speaking to the topic of what we were just talking about, the reason why I say I think it transcends religion is because there's going to be so many women in this particular movement that are coming from all different types of religion, right? They're going to be coming from all different types of walks of life and religion and beliefs. So that's why I say it's going to transcend past that, as far as like because it's not a certain demographic of women that believes in a certain faith, right? So it's women that are coming together from all parts of the world that are coming and believing in this
Hold on. Give
movement.
me 1 second, baby. So, y'all, I
Mhm.
am driving. I'm probably going to get off in a minute and then come back. But I don't understand why, because I'm not saying it, that y'all not tapping that screen and helping me reach the live goal, because this is a good topic. It's 538 of y'all up in here. So it ain't no reason for y'all not to be participating if you are enjoying the conversation. I am being careful. That's why I'm not commenting. I'm not reading the comments or anything.
I have a question in conjunction with that too. So what happens like, well, let's see, whatever the movement's supposed to bring about and you get it, what's done with it? But then the other side of the coin, how does it impact, how will it correlate with man-made laws currently? And let's say, will it cause women to lose their current careers or employments too because they're putting things at stake in this movement? Or is it, what's in it for the overall for women? What's the protection for women?
Well, I think they won't. What can I say? How can I put this? Who's benefiting from the cycle that we constantly see with the parents ending up to be single parents? You know what I'm saying? The blame, the pointing the finger at one another, the struggle, the financial issues because it's a one parent home and not a two parent. Actually, I think they're going to be gaining strength and substance because they're not going to have to face all of the challenges that we're seeing nowadays.
But with it
With
being a man's world, why would a man let you succeed?
But so
Oh,
is it
go ahead. I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
No, I said
so
with it being a man's world, why would man let you succeed in your movement? I don't see man letting you
See,
succeed in your
that's a
movement.
good question. Let you said a key word. Why would men let you
Or allow,
succeed?
yeah, they're not, I mean, they haven't let you
Right.
succeed thus
so
far. Why would they succeed? Why would they just succeed now?
So once again, so with the original 4B movement, I can see it changing because the birth rates in that country where it's at is going down. The birth rates are going down, and even like I said, companies are being desperate, saying, "Hey, we will pay you ladies to actually have children. We'll pay you." I think it was like $75,000. Somebody was paying. A company was gonna pay these ladies to have children. So I can see it working over there, but I think the question should be, if we're talking about the actual 4B movement and not all these twists and turns and stuff that everybody's making up here over here in America. What would be the big outcome? How would this work in America? Because once again, you may have a pocket full of women that's doing it versus you, let's just say you have 100 people, 100 women, right? And you may only have 10 women that are doing it, and these are the 10 women that you're hearing, but you have 90 women that are okay, so it's not really going to do anything with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I think
Yeah.
like when it comes down to the movement, the 4B movement here, I don't see a 4B movement walk. I see another slut walk before a 4B movement walk.
But
So
PQ,
what you
so
mean
then
by a
make so
slut
then
walk?
No, no,
Oh,
you
okay. You talking
no,
about so you
yeah, you know how
go
yeah, you
ahead.
know how they had a slut walk. I would
Yeah.
see that walk happening again in a bigger scale than an actual 4B movement, where there's actual heterosexual women who actually really actually want men to change, actually being in there, because I wouldn't see heterosexual women being the forefront of that are actually still within, how can I say it? How can I say it with being offensive? Well, trying not to be offensive.
well, be offensive. We're okay
No,
with that.
with almost like I said, like earlier, the passport bros. Most
Hmm?
women that are pushing it here
Yeah.
on
Okay.
TikTok are kind of like the passport bros. They have their kids already. The guy that they're looking for, the guy that they actually want, they understand they may not get. So they're gonna go, hey, let's decenter men, let's do all this. But hey, at the same time, you're not the women that these men are actually saying that they want. So go ahead, do all of that. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, but man, one more question. So then maybe America would pay women not to have children 75,000. That'd be interesting.
Nah, nah. So they kind of do. They kind of do already. They like like if you work for a Fortune 500 company, I'm mute after this. Whoever's getting ready to talk, they kind of already do. If you work for some Fortune 500 companies, will actually help you freeze your eggs so you can actually build your career, and then once you're ready to have a child, they'll take your eggs and actually go through that and pay for all of that. So they kind
Now
of
I
do
think
already.
that's so. Now let me say I think that is selfish. Let me just say I think having a child just because you want one and you don't prepare and you don't plan to be able to have that child's other parent in their life, you know what I'm saying? I think that's selfish. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I think a woman deciding I just want to have a baby, but I don't want the man. I. It's a selfish thought. It's not thinking about that child. That child wondering, well, where's my father? Where, why don't I have a daddy? Things like that. I think it's a selfish thing for a woman to decide. Let me have a baby. Without a lot of the people in the movement are saying they're not having sex or planning on having children. So I do think that a woman deciding to have a child without a father is a selfish woman.
Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. But yeah,
So PQ,
um,
let me ask you, so is that
world,
open to? Oh, wait, I'm sorry, darling. Go ahead, Loza.
so the world needs
Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
manpower. We need them in our military. We need them in the Navy, the Air Force. We need manpower for corporate America. They know that they need manpower to go and work and make this world continue to
Okay.
move, right? And for women,
Oh.
and I don't know how it's gonna happen here in the West or if it's gonna take off. Like I kind of agree with what the prior gentleman said, that the only way that he can probably see it if they made it a federal law for the big A, if they, if it wasn't like a state by state basis, whatever, they're allowing the states to determine if it's legal or not. But it would have to be something, in my opinion, catastrophic to happen to where it actually unifies even more women to join the cause and the movement. But for now, I think there is. I don't know how it's gonna go in our Western culture. I'm just gonna sit back and see. But hey, who knows? I think it's gonna definitely have to take something catastrophic, even more, for more women to join. the movement. But like I said, I wouldn't associate myself with it, but I just feel like it would help both women and men. It would help us all, and we don't see that, but it would help all of us.
Yeah, I
So
honestly, I believe it will help also, and then like, and I think the only way it really will work is if the men if the women that these men actually really wanted joined the movement, then I can see it working. But other than that, I can't see it because of the pocket of people that are like, especially like I said, only on TikTok have you seen this so far. So the pocket of people that are
you
talking
going in?
about it are a pocket of
You going in?
people that are like, there's a lot of people that may not want you. So I don't see why. That's why I telling guys I don't understand why you're upset. Just worry about being who you are. Be a better person. Be a better man at the end of the day. Because if you genuinely a better man, like if I was like, hey God, this is a hypothetical question. I'm not speaking this into existence. So can you shine that light real quick? All right, this is just hypothetical. So if me and my wife were to divorce, I would understand. Me personally, I'm not gonna be upset at this 4B movement. I'm not gonna be upset that my wife divorced me because I know the type of man that I am. I can have another wife if I wanted one. So men that are like that and men that understand their value and things of that nature, I don't even know why a lot of them guys are upset, because those guys that are actually upset that are talking about it the way that they're talking about it are not the men of value as they say that they are.
And someone said in the comments, help in what way? Just so that I can clarify this, we allow the cycle continue the way that it's going now, where with the births and like, well, there has been a decrease in births, right? Even in the Western culture and even here, but even in our communities, our Black communities, where there's a lot of unaliving of our people, whether it be the law or us unaliving each other. I feel that if a woman really takes this serious and stop having the kids to repeat the cycle, to have to be the single parent, to have to raise it, that comes with repercussions. If you are raising a child in a single parent home, it's not going to be peaches and cream. You're going to have your challenges, right? And then that can result in poverty. That can result in you having to live in a community where it's not necessarily safe for your child because you can't even afford to be in a community to raise your children in a healthy environment. So if you're not having the kids to be put in that situation, you're helping the community. You're helping the community in so many ways. Like us not repeat us, basically it's like we stopping the bleeding until we figure out and we come to the table and figure out like what need to happen in order for us to be on the, you know what I'm saying, on the same page. If that makes sense. Because if we continue the cycle from how it's been going, you know what I'm saying, and what's been happening, what's gonna change?
Do we have any guarantee that people who are not going to have, like, let's just say it works 100%, the people who don't have kids don't, everything, but the people who do already, do we have any guarantee that people will, like, okay, I don't have any kids, but I'm going to give back and help out the community and stuff like that? Do we believe that people will start doing that more, who have more resources, more time, and more money, like the people who can afford it? Will what will allow them, what incentive will they have to go ahead and start helping out the community because they don't have any kids and they are, they participated in this movement? What would keep them from having a hot girl summer or hot guy summer, going flying around the country, flying around the world, and not giving back?
Well, we don't stand for something, we're gonna fall for anything, that concept, right?
Amen.
So if we come and we come so freaking high, it's almost like what's the word that I want to use? I can't think of the word, but it's extremely high and it's uncalled for. So even in that, these Black males that are growing up in single parent homes that don't have the father figure, that don't have a mentor, positive person in their life to, like, you know what I'm saying, be a male role model for them. And then you have the people on the other side who has the family dynamic, but they go and they look down. I'm not saying all, but a lot of them look down because we see it a lot on the TikTok streets. Oh, I have my family. Poor you. You're the single mom. You got yourself in that situation. Sorry. Sorry, there's no mentor for your son. There's nobody to help you. You shouldn't have put yourself in that situation. So when we come together for this main cause, and it would lessen the unaliving of our black men and our black women. It would help us not to be in such poverty stricken situations, you know what I'm saying? Because babies are expensive as we know. We can actually, the women can take time, like I said, to work on themselves, center themselves, heal from whatever the trauma they have experienced. And then the men who do not have wives can take that time to work on themselves, and they would have to, if they want a wife, then that option is available to them. All they would have to do is just rise to the occasion of being a qualified man to obtain a wife.
And just a
And
second,
I'm wondering whether
it
just a
will
second,
alleviate all of
just a
these
second, just a second,
pookies and
guys.
ray
It's 2
rays.
o'clock. Just a second, Ray. It's 2 o'clock and stuff. I just want to let everybody know we need to keep tapping too. She's not. We need to get her to at least 90K already. She's already been going for quite a while. So please, if you guys can do a good power tap for 30 seconds for T, so we don't have to have a loser, and then we out there scratching and striving and going to other crappy lives because this is a great live. We don't need cable and TV because we got T. So we can get tap for a little bit more. Let's get at the 90, and then we got the new.
Yep, because I showed them at the dentist office, and I could be getting off right now, but I'm
She
trying to
could.
stay.
thank you,
She
T, for
could.
staying
So,
on.
yeah, and go ahead, Bernie, and after Bernie, that
No,
the
just a
young
quick
lady that just
question.
came.
I'm wondering will this drive? I'm wondering will this generate more profit for the brothel business? The brothel business is probably going to be the benefit. when this I mean, I'm laughing, but I'm serious. I'm thinking that it's because that's going to be, you got to have an overlay somewhere. So the flex is going to be nefarious activities for profit, for pleasure, for profit,
All right,
or profit,
and then
pleasure.
Miss Frank.
Yeah, Priscilla. What I'm saying, I think that a lot of our men are being lost to the white generation because what they're doing, these white women, yep, I said it. Don't look crazy.
Let's say
I'm
YT. Let's say
serious.
YT. Because TikTok is sensitive.
Okay, you know what I mean. I feel like that's what we're losing our men to, and that's why we have, they'll go with us, be with us, have kid with us, and then they'll go wife up the WYT, whatever you want to call it.
I don't
That's
know about that. Like I don't know about
yeah,
that.
yeah. I know some cases personally, not
I
me,
mean,
but
I mean, that's not majority of our men though.
girl, yes.
No, it's
I,
not. No, it's
okay,
not. Yeah,
I, my opinion, it is because I see it every day. I
that's
live in
okay.
a white community. Not saying that it's something great, but I'm telling you, I see it every day. Look up
That
Cartersville,
might be
Georgia.
right. That might be the proximity in which you are, but that doesn't mean that's majority of our men.
Well, that's all I had to say. I mean, I gave my honest opinion.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I respect your opinion, but there's
I love
definitely not majority
y'all.
of our men.
All
I
right.
respect. I definitely respect what you're saying, but that's definitely not majority of our men. A lot of our men, they love they sisters. They're not just marrying us and leaving us for white women. I think that's a narrative that people have painted for years that is not true. But hey, it is what it is.
Hmm.
You're entitled to your opinion.
All right. We had Arthur English.
Yes, good afternoon. How y'all doing today? We're sitting listening to the conversation about this B4 movement, and from my understanding, that it's what the women,
It's called the 4B movement.
yeah, that the women can't date, they can't have children, um, they can't have sex, and what else? It was something else. So my question is, if this is a movement and they're talking about going on in the future with this, how long do you really think this is going to last? Because the purpose of human life is to
procreate, meaning to have offspring. And I'm pretty sure a lot of women, after a while, are going to get to a place where they're going to want some type of lineage that they can look back on and that they can leave on this earth, right? To show that they existed. So I don't think this movement is going to last, because again, it's these restrictions that they're putting on the women, right? Or the women that
Well,
they're putting on
well,
themselves and stuff that they're
I'm
not going
sorry.
to be able to live up to. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
They
I'm
actually
sorry.
been doing it. Women have been doing it for years with celibacy. So I don't understand how you don't think they're not going to be able to live up to it because they actually are doing it. So,
See,
and the men are the ones that are complaining about the women doing it.
Hey, Art, you got a
no, but see,
feedback. If you mute for a sec and you pull your screen down, just
me,
mute and check
celibacy
your text. Like
is
open your
something.
text.
Shut up, Nussy.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, I just muted you, Arthur. Just go ahead and open
I
your
didn't mean to.
text.
I didn't mean to drop you, Priscilla. Come back up. I meant to drop Arthur.
Oh, you drop them. Okay. Yeah, just need to come back. Sorry about that. And just a
Go
correction
sit down.
on what Arthur was
Q, don't
saying.
come here, Q. Q, don't try to get our attention. We know toxic over here. You trying to tell us how toxic you are?
Just to correct Arthur, like it's not that they can't, they choosing not to. So he said can't, and I don't know, you probably misspoke on it, but not can't, it's choosing. All right, there you go. If you're back in there, Arthur, and then
Hey,
Miss
CJ.
Priscilla, if you want to come back, I don't know what the white women had. I mean, the white tea women. Here you go, Miss Priscilla, come back. Now, do you have anything about the B4 or the topic that we got?
4B.
Sorry, before you forbid yourself from men. So,
Okay, also another thing, if y'all look at the statistics in Gambia, the babies are dying at alarming rates because go Google Gambia. They are losing babies at an alarming rate because of the care they using like midwives or whatever. They're not taking them to the hospital to deliver the babies. We losing a lot of kids, a lot. Google it. I wouldn't kid you. I won't lie to you.
but how that happen? Like
Gambia.
in Gambia, how does Gambia happen with the 4B movement?
Because you're gonna have a lot of black people transition here. They letting them come over here to own a lottery right now. They bringing them in on a lottery.
Miss, which topic are you reading, ma'am?
I'm explaining to you it all
But
in general, black
we
men
have
and
several
all in
topics.
general.
We just have several topics. I'm trying to get to
Okay,
the
well
related
let me
to this
stick to
topic.
well,
So
y'all
could
go
you
ahead. I'm gonna sit back and watch. Let me see exactly where y'all at, because I don't caught in at the tail end of it, and I don't want
You
to,
gonna sit? You gonna sit in the comments,
so
Priscilla? Sit in the comments. Go ahead, y'all.
all right. Um, I guess go ahead, Miss Ray. You gonna say something?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, we can go
It's a
back to that
lot
first.
that I can say, but I can say this, right? We're not trying to, and we understand that there's going to be a certain demographic of women, traditional women that still believe in marriage. We're actually, I don't, I don't feel like we should put everybody, like, I don't think every woman should be a part of the 4B movement. I think even if they're married and they're in a traditional family unit, they should understand the common goal and what the movement is for and why, it's so beneficial to get us out of these toxic cycles that we're in. So even if they don't believe or that they could be a part of it, support it, support the women that are standing on the front lines, that are basically just making the decision, even for their children, for their sons, their black sons, their black daughters, to have them, for the ones that are already here, that have already been created, like I had heard the other gentleman say
So
that.
wait. So you want people to support it just because it's there?
Just support it just because of you understanding the movement of it and what we're trying to do. Like I'm not a part of the movement, but what they're trying to do, I would say. Because I'm not a part of it, but I would support it, meaning that I understand that, a lot of women are tired. They feel like they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. I had seen somebody in the comments say, well, what's stopping the women from doing all of the things that I talked about prior to like not have us to be in these situations as single parents that a lot of us find ourselves in. And someone said in the comments earlier, they said, well, what is stopping you from doing that or being that? I don't feel like it's nothing stopping our women from doing the best that they can do as a single parent and doing what they can in order to keep their family afloat and to raise their kids to the best of their ability. I just think that they have nowhere to turn. They have nowhere to turn when they go to look for support. They're shunned. They're talked down upon. No one is, oftentimes we don't see a lot of people, especially on this TikTok app, giving them a hand up versus it's just you to blame and it's pointing fingers. So I feel like a lot of women are going to feel a sense of belonging to know like there's other women that, feel how we felt for so many years. We've having to carry the world on our back, so to speak. We're not getting the adequate support from our men and we're tired. And so even for the traditional woman that's in a marriage that believes in a family dynamic, she should support that woman by understanding why she's what she's standing on, why she's in this movement to change these different things that are occurring in our communities.
But again, too, we talking about this 4B movement. I saw No Excuse put in earlier. We have a lot of women that they say single by choice. Is that such a difference from the 4B movement that's going on? And do people support women that say single by choice?
Repeat that again.
They don't believe that's true. They don't believe it really exists.
Mm, single by choice.
Yeah.
I'm technically, I've been single for 3 years, single and celibate. Like I said, I don't claim to be or even desire to be a part of the B movement, but I would support them because I understand how important it is and how this is going to benefit us as a whole.
So technically, you almost a 4B person. You just a 3B at this point.
Okay, I'm an individual thinker, so I'm gonna move by my gut instincts and what I feel that I should do personally for my life. I don't want to associate myself because, like, as you guys were saying earlier, that there's different viewpoints on, you know what I'm saying? Some women feel like they're gonna do it until the men straighten up. Some women are just hardcore, just want to decenter man altogether. So it's different thing. Like I don't want to put myself in that. You know what I'm saying? I walk to the beat of my own drums. I don't. I understand what the movement is for, and I will support it, but I'm very leery when it comes to associating myself to a certain group because I don't know what it all entails. And I haven't been thoroughly educated on this 4B movement. This is fairly new to me. I'm still learning.
I think Arthur coming back. But it kind of goes a little bit against. I mean, not against, but you said earlier you want to support it all, but you just okay. You gotta mute again, Arthur. You don't want to. You said you're not going to support it all, but at the same time, like you for it, but just not. You're just not joining the club. You like the club. You can get in the club. You have all the qualifications for the club, but you just not part of the club. And you cool with the club being out there.
Yeah, I don't know all there is to know. Like I like to make an informed decision, and me, I just like I said, I don't like that's something like I said again, I walk to the beat of my own drum. So it's not about joining a club because I may agree with 85% of what they stand on, and there may be, the additional 15% that I'm like, oh no, Definitely not. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want to put myself in a box like that. I am not well versed on everything regarding the 4B movement. But like I said, for the most part, from what I've heard so far, I can see what they're trying to do.
So let me ask you
So
this.
let me give you a
So I'm
2.5.
guessing that you probably won't find married women, not that they don't want to support, but they don't have no reason to. I mean, I think they're, is it a stakeholder for married women? I mean, are married women stakeholders in this movement?
Repeat that, Uncle Bernie.
My question is, are married women stakeholders in this movement?
What are the jobs of a married woman for this movement? Just to support, or just to what are how should married women help
That's
women
yeah.
in this movement?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, what I'm wondering is, what role they play, if any?
Yeah, right. I'm not a woman. I don't know. So
Yeah, me neither. You know.
how can married women help the women in this movement? Right.
How? I guess simply not forming groups to go against what they're trying to do, to each its own. Like you, if you believe in the family nuclear and you like the nuclear dynamic of a family and you have always known that you were always a wife and you love being a wife and it's no shun to you. I think marriage is a beautiful thing. When it's right, when it's healthy, right? But oftentimes we don't see that. So if a married person, a married woman in particular, if she doesn't have to talk down on the women that are part of the 4B movement. I don't know, and I can't say in what way she should support. That would be an individual decision, but she shouldn't do anything to, you know what I'm saying, like to form groups to go against it. I guess I don't know, because to each his own. No one is forming. Um, I don't think, and I may be wrong, so y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, I don't know a lot about this 4B. I'm still learning. Do they believe in certain women being married? Because see, that's where I would disagree. If they don't believe in any woman being married, I would disagree with that. Because there are women that are love married life and love to be a wife. So I
I
don't
don't think
feel
I
that
not from what I read. I think that the movement is for the people that are single
are
at this point.
already wanting to be a part of it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. So even if for the married women, if if you feel like that's not your thing, you ain't feeling it, just don't do anything to like try to put, stumbling blocks in their way for the women that are a part of it, if that makes sense.
Okay. So yeah. So giving that support. I mean, I guess you because you're obviously supporting it, even though you're not. You mean you're pretty much a 4B'er without being a 4B'er, but you still giving your support by supporting these people if they choose to do so.
Again, I'm not. Again, I'm
You're
not
not a you're
associating myself with
you're
any
not a
type of
4B'er.
that. But I, like I said earlier, I will support it. Yeah, but I don't associate myself with any type. I walk to the beat of my own drums. I don't do that. So yeah, but I will support it, of course.
So she's supporting it and doing it, but it's cool. It's cool. So now you got the divestors. Now, what about like we were talking about earlier about the negative part of divesting? The divesting of the black man, the black family. This gonna hurt? This not gonna hurt the people going
That's
forward.
part of the movement. Divesting is
No,
part of it.
it definitely it
Well, we ain't
shouldn't
talking
be.
about that.
But like we talked about earlier, people have their own idea and
I really don't
ideology.
get into that because I feel like people can do what they want to do. I really don't get into the divesting conversation because
Okay.
I feel like if somebody wants to date outside their race, that's what they need. That's what they need to do. So I don't really care too much about the divesting topic. That's not something I push or pull away from. But I just feel like people date who they want.
All right, facts. Facts on that.
Yeah.
Um, can I ask a question about
Go ahead. Go ahead.
the movement before? Because I'm with you on that one, too. I
Corby.
believe don't. It doesn't. No, about it. It doesn't matter to me who a person dates. You know what I'm saying, and what race they date from, right? You know, you you can choose who you want to
Come on, man.
love and who you don't want to
Okay,
love.
y'all.
But far
So
as
I'm
I want
sorry
to
to
know
stop you.
what will
Come on,
be
I
the
gotta go
end
to my
game.
dentist. Okay, y'all. So I'm sorry to stop you.
Go ahead.
I have to stop y'all because I'm on my way into the dentist. So I'm gonna have to come back. I'll be back in about an hour.
In have their own reasons for whatever they're doing this for. I don't have a reason to do this, right? But at the end of the day, it doesn't, what does it, like, they're telling you to leave them alone, so what does it help that you guys don't disagree or agree. Like, they don't care if you agree or disagree. It's gonna happen
Yeah, but they
regardless.
trying to recruit people. They don't
They're
even
not
recruit
they're
them.
not trying to
They
recruit no one who
are
doesn't
trying
want
to
to be
make
part of
people
that.
do this. Like,
No, what you need to understand is that we're a different tribe over here. You hear me? Wherever you at is where you at. We a different tribe over here. We POWs, but we're still active. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna be that active until we're not active no more. But we gonna stay activated. Now where y'all at, y'all been indoctrinated, y'all been contaminated, and then y'all look at us as if we're the bad guys. We're not the bad guys at all. Y'all just been contaminated. And once y'all realize that we're not the bad guys and realize that, guess what? We're actually ones that y'all want to get to know, shake hands, make friends, and things like that, then you will get on to something. Till then, you're going to always be, excuse me. Till then, you're going to always be stagnated in your ideologies because it was encrypted by these YT people over on y'all lands.
But for how long can you blame the YT man?
How long can you live? It's a question.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
you
it's
giving
kind of
too much
kind of
credit to
sounds
white
like you're
people, sir.
Work, but I talked to him earlier. Our other DJ get here, Mike should be here. Gracious is saying, check the phone. Check the phone. It's got to be important because she keeps saying it. I got to check this phone. Hold on. Let me see. Y'all tap the screen while I'm checking. For the first half. So we need a DJ at least to... Or y'all know Miss Nietzsche will do it. You hear me? Y'all know Miss Nietzsche will tap, will light it up. So yes, but Mike will be here in a minute. That was the first DJ of the day. But I was running behind because I had business this morning. I've been waiting on some news and I got it today, Robert. So I've been on the phone all morning. All morning. But God is good. God is good. Yeah, send a DJ until Mike get here. They can go back and forth. You hear me? Mike don't bring in the millions a day though. Let's go, y'all. Oh, y'all block the call? What she do? What the call do? Why did you block my call? Unblock the call. All she said was, amen, unblock her. Y'all, we can't be blocking people just because. So go block my call, y'all. She ain't. Thank you, Dean. Go and do your thing. Hey there, baby. I see you looking good tonight. Get your high heels on and your dress be tight. Ooh, you smell Thank so you, just good. A little touch. And you look so nice. I wanna get next to you, babe. If only for just one night. Girl, I've been trying so hard, trying to find the words to explain the way you move your body, baby, and make it hard to maintain. Ooh, I got to tell you, baby, the way that I feel, I can't sugarcoat it, baby. I gotta tell you like it is. Act like you know it. Girl, you got it. And you might as well show it. Act like you know it. Girl, you got it. You might well show it. Girl, you got it. Don't be shy. Girl, you got it. Let's have a good time. do your thing. Say you looking real good tonight. I just really wanna know your name. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead, do your thing. Say you looking real good tonight. I just really wanna know your name. Girl, you got it.
Great shade.
You know it. Girl, you got it. And you might well show it.
200K, 200. I feel as good as I look. I feel good. I'm not pretending. I got some good news today on both of my sons. Girl, you got it. Let's have a good time.
Girl, don't be ashamed.
Girl, you got it.
Go and do your thing.
Go and do your thing. Go and do your thing. Go and do your thing. Woo, this is good to me. Hey, Tay. So listen, y'all. Man, God is good. I got some good news today.
Keep that pace, keep it consistent.
I got some good
Stack the
news.
numbers. Find your team, find your crew, run with them, baby.
I'm just waiting on my DJs, period.
No Cuban. It's the fat on the track. Hey, let's go. Everybody got a hater out there. We don't care. Hey, this what we gonna do. I'm just going to step on my hater. 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 Listen, woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Alright, even though some people talk down on me. Jump in the shower, feeling like $1 million. I ain't gonna let them bother me. No matter what you do on this side of heaven, somebody is gonna be mad. Yeah, come on, let me show you something new. Yeah, that we gon' do. Come on, while we getting that bag. Get your bag, get your money. I'm just going to step on my hater. I'm just going to step, yeah, on my hater. I'm just going to step on my hater. I'm just going to step, yeah, on my hater. Let's go. Just waking up and putting my feet on the floor. That is a blessing all by itself. Yes, I ain't gonna let nobody steal my joy. That's up to me and God and nobody else. No matter what you do on this side of heaven, somebody's gonna be mad. Let me show you something new. Let me show you what we gon' do. It's gonna make the devil good and bad. So we just don't two-step on my hater. Two-step, yeah, on my hater. I'm just gon' two-step, hey, on my hater. I'm just gon' two-step on my hater. Listen. Every day I wake up, it's another good morning. It's another day to get this thing right. Yeah. Now I could take a real long look at all that's gone wrong, but I'm too busy counting my blessings. I ain't got time for that fight. I got my health, and I got my strength. I got my peace. I got my joy. I got my mind.
me tell y'all something. Don't stop. Just don't stop. Hey, y'all. Somebody is really sitting back waiting on you to stop. You hear me? They want you to stop. They do. You better not. When you can see it, it's visible. Go harder. Just go harder. Go harder. You are not responsible for nobody's actions in life but your own. All these guys out here, I'm scared of y'all. You are responsible for your own actions. And Miss Nitra is too. My own. I'm responsible for me. I gotta go. Every soul salvation gotta work its own self out with fear and trembling. When y'all get that under y'all belt, you gonna get your stuff together. You always got a chance to ask for forgiveness and keep on going, baby. So what if you messed up? I messed up. They want to keep saying, Miss Nitra, I messed up, baby. Well, look. When I say Lord, y'all are not Lord. 200K, let's go. Somebody thought they was having a service, and I ain't over here serving. When I say serving, I spend my money on whatever I like. Wanna get my party on, 'cause you know this Friday nights, going down. All your girl, can tell the rain. Sit down with music, Trace and Drew. Speaking of party, Washington, D.C. How you doing? You're invited. Come on in. Said I'm feeling pretty good. Said I'm feeling pretty nice. Yeah. Trying to find me a pretty lady, 'cause you know it's Friday night. Work hard and I just got paid. Spend my money on whatever I like. Wanna get my party on, 'cause you know it's Friday night. Oh, this is good to me. Y'all hear me? Yes, honey. So listen, we are on our million like march. Miss Nitra is calling all DJs. All DJs. We do have some lined up, but I need some more. Miss Pope said we had 130. You cooking spaghetti? That sounds good to me. I might make me some spaghetti. Why is you tempting me? I'm over here dancing off this weight, and here you go. I'm talking about some damn spaghetti. So listen, we are on the 1 million like march. Keep tapping the screen throughout this advertising. This is for advertising purposes. We're not worried about them numbers. We're worried about these.
My mom is recommending.
I did not block you. I made the moms unblock you. I did not do it. When I saw it happen, I told them to unblock you.
I am so eager to tell everyone.
Yeah, I did not block you at all. But I saw it and I asked them to please go and block you. So it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But I did ask them. I saw it just in time. I'm trying to get it. It was an accident. They just so, y'all know, it's been rough over here. I really come for y'all. Thank y'all for supporting the live. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. I'm just worried about these taps. I ain't care how many here. I care about this right here until my birthday. Because somebody thought they was having a death day for Miss Nitra. This is important. This is important. It's personal. My birthday coming up. April the 12th. This is leading up to my birthday. It's a party every damn day. Unless I say I'm taking a break. But I just want to go all the way to the 12th. Grab a heart, show some love, and welcome to the team. If I could help y'all tap, if I could come down there with y'all and tap, I'd be tapping my ass off right now. We'd already had 200K because I'm like this on it. Pressure. I'm waiting on DJ Mike to get here. I'm waiting on Mike. I thank y'all for showing love, tapping the screen, being here every day to watch this 1 million like unfold. We gonna do this the good way. It's good over here.